Yo, episode 3 of the Groupchat podcast. We're here. We got a new face. You know, if you
Oi,
want to introduce
Carl.
yourself, you can do. I've put his.
Basically,
Go on. Off you go,
a
mate.
game.
There we
Listen.
go. Professionally, by the way. Yeah, man. You should see that. We've got a new ticker underneath. Chance still wants that link to be promoted. Don't really know why, but
Please
he
and
does.
thank you. I would greatly appreciate it.
And Carl is just. That's what he didn't want. I've just put there for him. He's got no choice. Doesn't know what it's going to be until the podcast's out. That's part of the fun.
Exactly. Could
Surely
be
same as
really,
chances.
really mean.
It might be. There's a strong possibility. It could be. But yeah, let's start off with a corny little YouTube shit, you know, because we haven't been in a VC for a little over 5 hours, me and Jack talking all day. How are you? You know? How's
I
your
mean,
day
to be
going?
honest, we haven't actually spoken.
That's
Most
true.
of it's been quiet.
Bro.
Most of it's just been
I've
us.
just been sat in a
quiet.
VC, definitely.
I am so good. I have some fucking sick news.
Good,
In
dude.
2 weeks, I'm going to get a tattoo.
Cancer? Oh.
Ah, I wish. No, in 2 weeks, I'm going to get a tattoo. It's going to start from the wrist and go up to.
Benny's
just
gone.
Just right about here.
What's it gonna be?
It's going to be Shenron, the dragon from Dragon Ball
Okay,
Z.
cool.
Okay, cool.
And it's going to have all 7 of the Dragon Balls floating around him and shit. It's going to be dope. The funny part is the tattoo artist that's doing my dragon is the same tattoo artist that did my dad's first tattoo, which was a dragon.
Oh, nice.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Fuck
Benny, you alright there, mate?
Benny's dead, bro.
Good.
You sure?
Nah, Benny's gone.
How much is that gonna cost you?
It's gonna be several sessions, so we're gonna probably say about $750 after everything's said and done.
How big's it gonna be?
It's gonna be
like
a sleeve
I said, it's
jack.
gonna be from. Well,
Oh,
no,
right.
not really. It's gonna be from my wrist, like coiling.
Oh, okay,
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
that
about
would make
here.
sense. Then. Yeah, 700 makes sense.
That
For,
makes
well,
sense.
for a good tattoo.
The thing that I'm excited about is it's gonna be my first tattoo with color. I've been wanting
Ooh.
a tattoo with color for so long because all of them are black or gray, like black and gray. Like
Mhm.
this one has the tiniest bit of blue, but like that's
Yeah.
it. I'm so sick of it. I want something with color. It's gonna look great.
Very
Nice.
small, mate. That's
Very
fucking cool.
nice.
What has happened in the grand scope? Oh yeah, Boris Johnson is dead. Not dead. I mean,
Dead.
Well,
Yeah, he's gone.
Um,
He's off the world.
he's resigned.
We can only hope.
He's no longer. Well, he is still prime minister technically, but
He is, until
he
someone
won't
else
be.
gets.
He won't
Until
be
someone else
fit
gets.
for much longer, which is a
No.
very comforting thought, or not, because
He's not doing very well.
what fucking brain dead monkey brain fuck are they gonna replace him with, dude? You know. Put me
Maybe
in
one
there.
with like 2 brain cells instead of
Put
1.
me in there. I'll be prime minister, mate.
Oh God, don't do that.
I'll be fucking prime minister. I'll make it mandatory that fucking alarms don't exist on the weekend. If you work on a weekend, grow the fuck up. I'm being serious. We just grow up. Grow up. Like, grow up. If you work on the weekend, grow up. But I've
That's
just
supposed to
offended.
mean-
I've just offended like 90% of the people in this room, including myself, because I also can work on weekends. So yeah.
I get
Dumbass.
forced to every 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
I
that's
don't have
fun.
to.
I normally work
True.
every Saturday.
I can't get a job.
Damn, dude. That's unfortunate. There's something out there. If not, prostitution's a good way
Back
into
to
the
Benny
world.
got a job
That's
before you
true.
did.
Segue into a topic.
Yes.
Let's do this. All right. So for the people that are employed, and Carl, you can still voice an opinion on this. If you could work 25 hours per week while making the same amount of money that you currently make working 40 hours, what would you do with your additional time? Like your
Vigorously
additional free
masturbate.
time.
I don't know.
I
I
was
mean,
Great answer.
me too.
I was gonna say that.
I'd probably I don't know. Is overtime a thing?
No. So you would
Fuck.
just work 25 hours a week instead of the 40. No mandatory overtime, no nothing. You make the same money that you would at working 40 hours, the exact same amount.
Okay. How is it split throughout the week though? Is it like 5 hours a day, so you work 5 days,
Or
or is it you do,
or you
or
could,
is it
or
you do
could bang it
three
out
9-hour shifts?
Yeah, or so. Yeah, it could be. You could figure it out how you wanted to, but essentially you'd get 15 hours. No, so it'd be 5 hours a day. Yeah, it'd have to be 5 hours
So it'd be
every
5 days
day.
a week.
Yeah, just because you're getting an additional 15 hours each day to do whatever the fuck you want with. So
Furiously
5 hours a
masturbate.
day, 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. What are you gonna do with your free time?
Furiously wank.
Yeah, me too.
And play video games.
Seriously, at the same time.
You're
Yeah,
Yeah.
just gotta go crazy. Hey, some
Think I've done it
games.
before?
Dude, he's playing Elden Ring. He's crying. It's
One hand is
pre-lube,
like-
bro. He's good
Exactly,
to
bro.
go.
I'm playing a
Yeah.
platformer. I'm playing a platformer.
That's what you
One
gotta
hand
be,
on-
dude.
Well,
One
hey,
hand on
yeah,
the keyboard.
Uh,
One
uh,
hand on
fair.
the
RuneScape?
process.
No, not RuneScape. No, yeah, RuneScape. You
Yeah,
only need to use your
RuneScape.
mouse.
Yeah.
If you
Fucking
play Life is Strange, you
disgusting.
wanted a good sad wank. There you go.
Perfect. Hey, maybe you can go on Twitch sometimes.
Pot
Yeah.
noodle.
Yeah.
I don't want
Hot
Yeah,
tub
no.
streams.
Hot tub
There we go,
streams.
RuneScape. One hand on your mouse, one hand on your cock.
Yeah. good to go.
Exactly. That's how the game should be played.
For real, dude. If you're not doing it, then
Or
What
like
are you
Josh
doing?
said, play something like Elden Ring. You cry, you got lube.
Exactly.
fucking disgusting. dude.
Gonna
I
losing
hate
streak in
it,
Valorant.
dude.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it's gotta be, dude. Just make do with it. On a real one though, I don't know what I'd do. I would probably go insane because.
Bro,
I'd
to be honest, that's basically what I do now.
Yeah, but
Honestly?
you work for a fucking.
True.
I
But
don't
it's the same hours as I do now. So
Yeah, but you wouldn't get paid. You're not getting paid as much as you would if you
No.
worked 48.
No, you are.
No, he
That's
isn't at
all.
this moment in time.
no, I'm not.
Oh.
No, he's underpaid heavily.
But
Oh, yeah.
hypothetically,
Mhm.
I would probably be very bored, mate, because now I've started actually. I would say started work. I've worked before this job, but I had a gap of employment. I was bored, dude, and I don't even want to play games anymore, dude. So if I have
Tough.
that amount of fucking free time whilst I'm at work, I would literally just sit, lie in my bed, and just do nothing.
Like the first time, it's like, oh yeah, cool. I got no work. You
Yeah,
play
it's
you
pretty-
play games late,
Pretty
And then,
good
like-
for like a month or so.
yeah, and then like a month later, it just hits, and you just like,
Yeah. Same thing as when the
Oh, gotta get
pandemic
out of
hit,
bed.
bro.
You guys
Oh,
are
dude.
totally thinking about this in the wrong context. So
No.
when I read
Okay,
this,
go on.
so no, here, like when I read this, right? I was like, okay, I know exactly what I would do. I get a little bit more sleep throughout the night, which would be great. Say like an extra 2 hours or so. So boom, now I'm left with 13 additional hours. I could actually. There have been so many times where I'm like, dude, I want to start up this channel and do all this magic content and shit like that. But by the end of the night after work, I'm so exhausted. I go to bed immediately. I wake up, I'm fucking exhausted. I have barely enough time to hang out with the fam and shit like that. So I don't have that time to do it. But if I had an additional 13 hours, I might be able to actually commit to something like that.
I never knew he was a magician.
Yeah, but the thing is, it depends on shift patterns as well.
The thing is, though,
It
too,
would
is
be
he
your
works
same
night
shift.
shift.
That's
See,
true.
I see. Yeah, but it depends when you'd work. If you'd work from 9 until 2, if you
It'd
work
be
from
the
9 till
same-
2, it'd be good. But like at the moment, I currently work most of the time from 2 till 7, so my whole day is fucked because I have to travel. See, you got to take. There's so many variables. How long does it take you to get there as well?
Takes me an hour one way.
It takes me an hour to get there and an hour to get back.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's true. There's a lot to consider with that. I probably would just be very, very bored. Like it's the end of it. I'll be very, very bored, not doing nothing. I would fucking be begging someone to get back. I would at that point, honestly, I could work and not be paid for it.
Yeah.
I'd be that bored.
Crazy.
But yeah, it's the same shit as like when the pandemic first hit. Like it was
Yeah.
great for like 2 months.
would be gaming for
I
hours.
actually thoroughly enjoyed the pandemic the first time
yeah.
around. The first
The second
lockdown
time
Yeah.
it was
was
bad.
elite. It was so good. The second
Because
lockdown.
Towards the end of it, it
oh my
fucking
God.
started to drag.
The only reason it was so good is because we all just got into like COD at the time,
Yeah.
so we were just playing that away.
Yeah.
The second.
Thinking of that, new COD.
Yeah, new Call of Duty.
I
Yeah,
was
I-
working through the whole thing.
You didn't? Was he not furloughed or anything?
No,
It's called
supermarket.
Central.
Oh shit! Yeah, you were.
So, yeah, he's a quintessential worker.
Yeah,
He's a
I had to
good
work through the whole
friend.
thing. The bonus pay though, dude, that was nice.
Oh, you
no,
got
I
bonus
could
pay, no?
imagine, dude.
Oh yeah,
Whew.
hero pay.
Yeah,
Hero
Venny, he was part of
pay.
that group.
Shit was good.
Yeah.
Quintessential
was
workers.
part of the group.
Most
Yeah, he's part of that
definitely.
group.
But no, the first lockdown was like sick because literally like everyone was off. Everyone that
Yeah.
like I knew at the time was off. The second lockdown, it was the same thing. Everyone was off, but it was just like
It was long.
Everybody was sick of it.
yeah, it was
Mm.
so dry and dead, man. That's why like I still can't believe I was at work on Friday, right? I was having a conversation on my lunch break. This whole thing happened 2 years ago. How crazy is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
time 2 years ago, we were told that we couldn't leave our house.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How fucked is that?
At this time, 3 years ago, COVID slowly started.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it was November it
this-
started, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, so yeah, by this time 3 years ago, we were on our first lockdown.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
No,
Yeah.
It was 2018, was it not? No, it wasn't. 20.
no, it was
2019.
No,
2019.
it's 2019.
2019.
I finished
And
training
it-
in
it-
March
COVID
2019.
didn't start until about October October 2019. We didn't go into our first lockdown until
Yeah, no, we didn't
like
go into
fucking
lockdown until
March.
March 2020.
yeah. So this
definitely
time in 2019, COVID wasn't even a thing
Yeah, that's crazy. Like that
because it didn't start until COVID didn't outbreak until
Like
the first
December.
case didn't turn up until October, I
Like-
think.
Don't you
or
think?
Septem-
Don't you think
September,
it's
October.
crazy how like you was in school, right, reading about like parts in histories. What we've
Like
done.
the plague and shit like
Trust
that.
me. What happened to us in our lifetime now? Like our great grandchildren, we reading it and like doing a fucking test on it.
Yeah.
How fucking great! I just can't get over the fact that we was literally told that you cannot leave your house.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
could you imagine that even being a point of,
But
conversation?
it
if
worked.
COVID wasn't a thing. I mean, it
Yeah,
did
we're-
until it went to
Until
It
people
did until it
people didn't.
It did
Until-
until it didn't. That's
Yeah,
basically
The
how.
thing,
It
the
was.
worst, the
Cause-
worst thing that happened to us over here was that you were told that you couldn't see your family over Christmas.
Yep.
People weren't obviously going to do that. Let's be brutally honest. So they went over Christmas, and it sparked up in winter, and then we had the second lockdown. And the second lockdown, was it longer than the first? No, it wasn't.
Yes,
No,
yes,
no.
it was.
It
Mm,
wasn't
Not for us.
Was here.
It was shorter than
Dude,
the first.
so I
one.
live in
Oh,
Ontario. We were in
Jesus.
permanent lockdown from March until like fucking December, like this
Yeah,
past
it was
December.
bad for you guys.
Till like literally this past December. We were just on no more than 5 people. You can't dine in restaurants. You can't do anything. You're only time like, you're allowed to go from your home to work back to home. That is it. That is all. And it was 2 years of that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Or nearly
also-
2 years,
I
I should
also
say. Like
find it-
19 months.
I also find it crazy that at one point here, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, people were literally getting into fights over toilet roll.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Like stuff like that is just mental, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember,
Oh,
I remember watching a video like at the start of the first pandemic where it's like new mothers were struggling to get nappies and baby formula for the babies because people would literally buy all of them
Buy
in
all
bulk
of
and
it.
was just able to
Yeah.
just deal with it and sell it onto fucking Facebook.
Now, what
Marketplace.
I loved is there were many people, many sites, sorry, that would instantly block those accounts
Yeah,
and then report them to the police.
yeah, yeah.
We had so many cases here in Ontario of people getting very big fines or actual jail time because of it.
The one thing I
And
will
fucking good.
definitely.
They deserve all of that bullshit, bro.
Yeah, 100%. The one thing I will say about the pandemic was, it was like definitely the first lockdown. I don't know about you guys over there, but like we're paying the price now because like Netflix and shit like now is shit. But
Yeah.
that first like 3 months of lockdown, bruv, Netflix had everything, dude. Like it
Content
was
gold. Tiger
stats.
King,
Trust me, dude.
fucking
And then
that was-
now,
and then Disney Plus came out
Yeah.
at the same time.
now, now
Mandalorian and all that shit.
Netflix is just.
They're also
Netflix
adding
is
ads.
shit.
If I wasn't paying for Netflix,
I
no,
don't.
If I was paying for Netflix, I would cancel it. But my family use it. I would cancel it because it's genuinely horrendous.
100%.
I
Like
use Disney Plus more than anything now.
Yeah.
They even like with the pandemic, they did such good timing on shit like El Camino or El whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, the
The
Alchemy,
Jesse Pinkman
Yeah.
story. That was perfectly timed as
Yeah.
well. Cause like that was like just peak pandemic. Everybody's home, locked the fuck down, nothing to do. Let's throw out a Breaking Bad fucking
Yeah.
sequel. Everybody loved it. Man, it
Mhm.
was it was actually really good. It was really well done.
I enjoyed it.
The
I
one
did
thing,
too.
the one thing I don't get now is how Netflix are adding fucking ads. Like it makes no
Yeah,
sense.
have you seen that
Mhm.
shit?
Mhm.
They're
Like-
able to fucking add advertisements to their profile because of the amount of revenue they've lost. They've pulled a whole subgroup of their creative directory, the animations off. You like a whole group that worked on animations for Netflix have gone.
Really?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they
it's
lost
dumb.
that much amount of money. Now whether that's for cancellations or just people just not paying for Netflix because of
Well, weren't
piracy
they also
sites.
threatening to ban people who
Who were
were
account
sharing their
sharing?
account?
Yeah, but I don't think that ever happened because then there's the argument to be
No,
made.
because I. Never mind.
there's the argument. There's the argument to be made of like those people over lockdown who, okay, say for example that you had you're married, right? Start a lockdown, you was in a different country on a business trip and you got locked the fuck down. You know, the account sharing there and shit would work. That was a prominent argument
Yeah.
for it. But like I don't know, like Netflix now is just like the last thing I watched on Netflix was Stranger Things, and even that felt like a bit of a like, a
And
bore.
I've never watched
no,
it.
It's
the
pretty.
last thing I watched on Netflix, I don't even remember. It was that long ago.
It's
Yeah,
pretty.
it's been a long time.
Honestly, to be fair, I don't watch much Netflix. Like the wife does, and so does the child. When it comes to content, it's been like this for a decade. Is been YouTube.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's mainly me as well. I'll go on Disney Plus every
It
now and
was,
then to watch some
but
stuff, but for the most
Disney
part, I'm on
Plus,
YouTube.
I think overall, Disney Plus has killed Netflix for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because
My
Disney Plus is my platform. Like you've got Marvel shows on there, Star
Mhm.
Wars shows on there.
So good.
You've got some
Document-
originals that they've done on
Dude,
there.
even Disney Plus has
documentaries.
like The Simpsons and shit like
Yeah.
that as well.
And they're
Like
they're
that's what
putting
we
out,
watch while we eat dinner. When we sit down and eat dinner, we
They're-
just throw on The
They're
Simpsons. Bro.
putting out like fucking stuff which is more like adult content. Don't get me wrong, if you want to sit there and watch a Disney film, you can.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Disney films are sick to watch when you're having like a shitty day.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't think that fucking Disney Plus has missed yet, dude.
No.
Like on Marvel
Well,
TV
maybe-
series wise. I mean, well,
Apparently, the newer Marvel shit is really starting to stagger. Now, I'm not a big Marvel guy, so I've never watched any of this shit. This is just the general opinion from people I've heard. That apparently the newer Marvel content is pretty lackluster, and
in my opinion, the last great thing I watched Marvel wise was Moon Knight.
yeah, same.
Yeah.
That was so good.
I mean, that
Because
was so good.
after Moon Knight, you had Multiverse of Madness. I saw that opening night.
Yeah,
Didn't
me
really
too.
think that much about it. Then I went home when it came out on Disney Plus. I rewatched it. Then it was Thor: Love and Thunder, which I saw yesterday, which
Nice.
was okay.
So this isn't a topic on the thing, but let's kind of turn it into one. What's the one subscription that you pay a month that you couldn't live without?
Spotify.
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 Mine is YouTube Premium.
Actually,
No.
I could go Crunchyroll.
No,
Fair.
I could live without Crunchyroll.
Let me explain why YouTube Premium. So YouTube Premium gets the benefit of watching YouTube without ads, being able to lock your phone, downloading videos so you can watch it in offline mode, all of that cool shit. But on
Hashtag ad.
top of that, on top of that, you also get access to YouTube Music. And YouTube Music is just as good as Spotify, if not better, because you get those cool YouTube remixes that are like small and niche that you'd only find on YouTube that aren't on Spotify and shit like that. So I'd rather pay the $17.99 and get YouTube without ads, being able to download videos, and get access to YouTube Music.
For me, it's a toss up between Spotify and Disney Plus because I use Disney Plus every day.
Yeah.
I literally use YouTube every single day. There
I
isn't
So
a
listen
do
to
I,
day.
it.
but I don't
in a
use
decade.
YouTube. I don't really use YouTube outside of home.
Yeah, exactly.
no,
I
neither.
listen
Yeah,
to
me neither.
music every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listen to
All
a
my
lot of music.
podcasts are on YouTube. Everything I listen to is on YouTube. That's
Most
all I
podcasts are
do.
also on Spotify.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, because even Spotify just straight up went, I'm buying Joe Rogan, so you can't watch this on YouTube anymore.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to Joe Rogan all too often. And every time I try to, so we have Spotify Premium. Tell me why this is a thing, guys. So I pay for Spotify Premium for the wife, okay? Every time I listen to a Joe Rogan podcast, I'm still getting blasted with ads.
It's ads that
That's
he's been paying.
probably a
for.
Joe
Yeah, it's
Rogan.
ads
That's
for
probably
his
the podcast.
podcast.
Yeah.
Ads
It's not
for his
Spotify ads,
podcast.
it's his.
I thought the whole point of paying for them.
No, it'll.
You-
No,
it'll be
because
like
if it's
they-
in the podcast,
it'll-
then
no,
there's
it-
nothing they can do.
it's-
That's his
it's
podcast, that's
ad
the ad-
reads, so it's his
Yeah.
ad
Oh.
reads that you get in. Not.
Okay, it's
So
just
it's like
those were
an ad
never
in a
in the
YouTube video.
Yeah, okay. It's just those were never in the YouTube videos, so I've never seen them.
No,
So
I
that's why.
don't know, but yeah, no.
Yeah,
for
no,
me,
I couldn't live
it's
without Spotify.
Spotify.
No,
Man.
I think.
That's
Yeah,
Um,
Spotify's too good.
because
Especially download
Crunchyroll, I don't even use Crunchyroll anymore. I have a website that I use it for.
Like, because if you like if
illegal
you pay for
streaming.
Spotify, you can download
No.
you can download music and
streaming
shit.
it.
So when you've got when you're out mobile data or like you got no Wi-Fi, you can just listen to music.
Yeah, Spotify
comment.
Premium's sick.
So good.
It's honestly like the best thing. I think Spotify is the best music platform.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
I've
can't
tried
disagree.
Apple Music. Apple Music
Fuck
interface
off.
is
No.
just
Prime Music's not any good
horrendous.
either.
I've tried Amazon Music, horrible.
Amazon Music's
Yeah.
horrendous.
Music
And
is
the one
shit.
for Android
Mm.
also not that great.
Google
don't even
Music.
know the one
Google
for-
Music isn't bad.
Not for, never even used it. Never
No.
even
I
tried it.
can't even use SoundCloud for anything other than like
No.
unreleased songs. To be fair.
Yeah, me neither.
But then on
I
SoundCloud,
tried using
there's a
SoundCloud.
website which I'll put you guys on. It's not piracy or nothing, I don't think. But if it is, I didn't say it. I'm under the influence of drugs, so it's not me. I'm not. I am. There's a website where you could just put the SoundCloud link and just download it to your phone, and you can listen to it anyway. So
Okay.
that's
Oh
the-
yeah, I know what that is.
The only way
I mean, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Promise.
I don't know what it is.
No,
But-
dude.
Pete,
I'm
I plead
telling
the
you,
fifth.
YouTube Music is where it's at.
Plead the fifth.
I don't like YouTube
can't
Music.
We were talking about Josh with finding bands that on YouTube, like niche bands. Spotify does the same thing. I found
Yeah.
tons of bands on Spotify that I've never
Oh, yeah,
heard
so
of.
have I.
I listen to a
Yeah, me
lot
too.
now.
I got recommended my
you're-
favorite band ever through Spotify. Who like a band that I've seen live multiple times through Spotify.
Oh,
I've got
what is it?
recommended. That's
1975.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I've got recommended a
1975.
band that's one of my favorite bands from a Facebook ad.
Yeah, there you go.
I
see?
prevail.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
So the very first time I seen them, they came up as a Facebook ad, and it was their Taylor Swift remix of Blank Spaces.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking amazing, and I'm like, dude, I love this shit. So I clicked on them and started listening to more of their stuff. Fell in love with them. Found out they were coming to Toronto in 2017 and went and seen them. And that's the concert I'm going to see in October. Is that they're coming back? I mentioned it last podcast.
Yeah. No, there's. I
Uh,
think Spotify is just crushing.
Just quickly weigh in. I don't know if this is true. I just see it on Twitter. Captain America 4 finds its director.
Yeah,
Good.
it is a real thing.
Filmmaker Julius Honor, best known for the Cloverfield Paradox and Loose, will helm the fourth installment of Captain America film franchise, starring Anthony Mackie as the hero.
Good.
that'll be interesting.
dude.
it's-
Interesting.
Maybe it's as good as No Way Home.
Hopefully.
Maybe, but it's a Captain America role that's obviously been done. So, you know, people will go into that, even though some people probably won't want to, but it's inevitably going to happen. They're going to go into that movie thinking of thinking of Chris Evans, Captain America.
That's-
and then when they see Anthony Mackie Captain America, it's instant. They're instantly gonna. What's the word? I don't know. They're instantly gonna be sort of a little bit, a little
Critical.
bit disappointed.
Yeah.
But
Man.
who knows? It could be good.
I'm looking very forward to it. I thought Falcon and Winter
Yeah.
Soldier was amazing. So.
Yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier was amazing, but remember that was a TV show,
Yeah.
which in reality that TV show could have been a movie.
Oh yeah, it could be a film easily. Most of them could be.
WandaVision could have easily been a film.
Moon Knight.
Oh
could
yeah,
have been.
easy.
Moon Knight fucking should have been a. I would have quite happily paid to see Moon Knight in cinemas than Doctor
Me
Strange.
too.
Because Moon Knight is, oh my god, it was so good.
I
Yeah,
watched
that's what I
like
just
one
seen on Twitter.
episode or so with you guys
It was so
when we did the group watch. Yeah.
so good.
So actually, this is kind of fucking a
Oh.
little bit of a segue. What critically acclaimed movie do you hate more than anything?
Titanic.
Me too.
It's,
I think it's overhyped.
it's so
It's so long. It's
Like-
overhyped and boring. The story progression,
fucking
story
sick of it.
progression is horrible.
I'm sick of it to the back teeth. I fucking hate that film.
You guys are gonna
I
hate me for
hate it
this,
so
but
much.
Black Panther.
I've
It's
never
fair
seen
enough. I thought Black Panther was amazing, but I understand if it's not for everybody.
it. Black Panther is pseudo racist, dude.
Like,
The white people.
like when I watched the movie at first, I tried to watch it, but it just didn't feel like a Marvel film to me. So it got really boring really fast.
I really fucking enjoyed it. I
I've
saw
not
it in
rewatched it
cinemas
since,
and I
though.
really fucking loved it. Thought it
Yeah,
was really
I've not
good.
watched it since cinemas.
Another thing going on from the whole
I don't know.
critically acclaimed movie that I hate. I personally do not think that any of the Fast and Furious films are worth anything in
thank
soul.
God, you are so good. I agree with you 100%. The only okay one is Tokyo Drift.
The rest
Yeah.
are just
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean,
fucking shit.
I didn't mind them.
My wife
They were
loves
alright.
them, and I'm like,
Yeah,
cool,
they were
you do
pretty
you,
cool.
boo-boo. I fucking hate them.
They're so fucking bad.
Honestly, I just watch him for the soundtrack at this point.
Dude, the fucking next one's gonna be in space or some shit.
Already is.
Yeah, to be
Fast
honest,
and
no,
Furious
that it's going too far now.
It is ridiculous.
It went
Shoulda
too
ended
far.
after Paul Walker died, to be honest.
Yes.
It should
100%.
Could have ended with 7.
Yeah.
Boom. Call it a wrap. But Vin wants that money, baby.
Really does.
I don't know, man. Critically, I don't know.
Yeah, no, Titanic is 100% it for me.
It's just so
I've never
fucking
watched it.
overhyped, dude.
It's
It's
so
like, it's so
long.
fucking terrible. It's
Like,
yeah,
alright,
we get it. It
dude.
happened in real life, but like realistically, Leonardo DiCaprio,
The
you
story
could
you're
have fit on
telling
that
here
fucking
didn't
door.
happen in real life. That's
Like,
the thing.
it's fucking so dumb.
It's so bad.
Hmm.
It's
Shit,
so
man.
long. And like I don't give a fuck if I get hate for it. Fucking bring it. It's such a long, boring movie. Like, dude, if I want to sit down for like
Oh,
3.5 hours, I'm gonna sit down and watch a good movie like fucking Lord of the Rings or Wolf of Wall Street or something. Like, fucking don't at me, bro.
I don't
But
think
what-
I ever actually finished Wolf of Wall Street.
It's
Wolf
so
of Wall
good.
Street is
It's
one of my
amazing.
favorite
It's
movies of all
It's
time.
sick.
I've
I
seen
don't think
it
I
like
ever watched.
30
I ever
times.
finished it. I think
It
I only
is
watched it like halfway through.
Amazing movie.
It's the film where Margot Robbie's got Chebs out.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that.
Oh yeah, of course you have.
I've seen
course you
that
have.
scene.
But like, no, honestly, so it's hilarious because the one movie I hate so much is Leo in it, but one of my favorite movies of all time stars Leo. It's not that I hate Leo. I think he even did a great job in fucking Titanic, but the movie itself is just so bad.
Yeah, it's.
He
Incredible
is a
film,
great
Django
actor.
Unchained.
Never seen it.
You've never seen Django Unchained?
is
Oh, mate, that is one of
sick.
the best films ever.
And I tell you
I've
what,
never heard of it.
Is that the
good
one where he
film-
shatters the glass in his hand and he actually
Yeah.
cuts his hand?
Yeah, I tell you what, is
Yeah.
a
I've seen that.
really, really, really good film.
We
but
should
it's,
watch.
It's a chore to watch. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Oh,
I've
Never
never
watched it.
seen it. I've heard great things about it.
Yeah,
I've
but
always
I've
heard
never,
good
I've
things.
never got around to seeing it.
it's so good. I love
I
it.
can't believe you've never seen Django Unchained, Joe.
No,
Ah, we should watch that.
I'm down.
Django Unchained
Ready?
is really good. I'm more than down. Dude.
I can watch Django Unchained
I think
multiple
it's
times. I love that film
sick.
That's
because
me
it's
with
funny
Wolf.
as well. Well,
That's me with Wolf, dude. I love it because it's fucking funny. It's serious.
there's some parts that are
it's
funny.
Everything.
Let me reiterate that. There's
Yeah.
some parts that are funny.
But critically acclaimed movie I fucking can't stand. Titanic and anything to do with the Fast and Furious series can just fuck off and live
Yes.
with me.
Titanic,
Exactly.
yes. Other than that, I
you
don't
can
really
also
can think
delete
of.
those bitches, bro.
No, maybe not
yeah.
delete them.
No, I would be quite happy if like the property of Fast and Furious got deleted forever because there's nothing good came from that film.
Yeah.
Besides
But I'll
Paul
always watch
Walker,
Tokyo Drift.
but it should have ended after Paul Walker's died.
I will always watch Tokyo Drift, but any others, I can't be
Yeah.
asked.
I just
Exactly.
can't do it, dude.
I honestly can't
It's
think of
like,
any, to be honest.
I think I would like it more if it was just like based on racing and stuff.
Yeah,
But
honestly.
the fact that they are like with superhuman
It's so
strength.
far
Vin
diluted
Diesel
now.
does a fucking superhero move in a fucking thing. Didn't they stop a fucking 18-wheel van with a fucking chain or some shit?
Yeah.
Like it's so
Oh, wait, what do you mean a superhero thing?
dumb, dude. It just become a bit of a fucking superhero film now.
Yeah, he's just doing ridiculous
Like,
jumps
why
over in
the
a car.
fucking in space for, dude?
You know what's amazing?
See, the first three were good.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like them.
Because the first three were just about the cars.
Yeah.
It was just the cars, that was it. And then it started to get into heists and
And then
all
all
of
of
a
a
stuff, and
sudden
then you were
they're
like,
in
okay.
space with fucking Jeff Bezos and
yeah.
I'm so glad that The Rock refuses to do the 9th movie, though.
Good. There shouldn't be a fucking 9th movie, dude.
And Vin Diesel
Oh, I
is
know.
like begging The Rock to do it, and The Rock's just like, nah, fam. You and I? Nah, we're never working together again.
I shouldn't
They
be
never
a
liked
terms
each
of-
other anyway.
9th film.
On terms of The Rock, I am looking forward to Black Adam.
Yeah, Black Adam does.
I
look
don't
cool.
know.
It's like, dude, I think The Rock
I don't
is
think he
like,
suits that role.
I think he's
think
in
he does.
too many movies. I liked. Now this is gonna sound stupid. I liked The Rock back in the day when he was like sprinkled into movies. Like
Yeah.
when he started in Scorpion King and then had his own Scorpion King movie, and then he did Walking Tall, and like those movies were really, really well done. And like I know some of them were like WWE movies and shit like that. They were still very good movies. And I'm not saying he isn't doing good movies now, but I feel like he's just in everything. He's the new Kevin Hart, apparently.
I'll tell you
Because that
who.
motherfucker's in everything. They're the Samuel L. Jacksons of their time.
I tell you who is doing a fucking amazing job going into the grander schemes from WWE. John Cena. Peacemaker is a fucking great.
Yeah,
I've seen it. I don't want to
haven't
watch it.
seen it. I've
It
heard amazing
is-
things about it, but I'm not into the superhero
Whew.
shit.
I like how the end. I like at the end of the very show.
You're fuck fish.
So
Yeah.
good. Peacemaker
fuck a
is
fish.
so good. It's so good.
It's
It's
fucking
genuinely
late.
really good. I watched Peacemaker from start to finish in VR in
Oh,
a place
shit.
called Lounge Room
Oh yeah.
where there's people around you watching it and yeah, you can watch it in
You
VR.
might not say that. That might be illegal.
I wasn't there. It wasn't me then. It was one of my
It
friends.
was my robot.
Yeah.
It was my
Oh,
other
yeah.
my other my
Yeah,
other
yeah, yeah. You
lid-
heard
yeah,
about it
dude,
from
my other
someone in
buddy.
Minecraft
Yes,
that one
yes,
time.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Beautiful. Hey, Chance.
Yeah.
Fuck a fish.
What a critically acclaimed movie do you hate? Here, you
Like-
want me to run you through some of the movies that
Yeah,
have been
yeah,
mentioned?
yeah.
Fast and the Furious, all 9 of them or 8 of them, and Titanic so far have been mentioned.
Fast and the
said Black
Furious.
Panther.
Fuck Fast and the
You
Furious.
said what? Okay,
I said Black Panther.
Black Panther. Jack hasn't said one. Me and
Black-
Benny are the exact same with the two, with the Titanic and Fast and the Furiouses.
Titanic, I don't really care about. I can definitely see why people like it, but it doesn't do nothing for me. Fast and
Yeah.
Furious, the first
The
first-
couple,
The
The
first four were good. Up until Tokyo
Yes.
Drift were good.
yeah.
Because
After
it was
that,
all about the
went
car.
Tokyo
downhill.
Drift was the third one.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the first four movies then.
Yeah, it was Fast and
First
Furious,
four
Too
were good.
Fast, Too Furious.
Tokyo Drift, and
Tokyo
then
Drift.
and then the fourth one.
Fast Four.
Fast Four was good.
Yeah,
Five's okay.
after that, just downhill.
After that, it was about heists
They
and
just
stealing
make
fucking
too many right now.
chase with two cars. Now it's in space.
I think after
Fuck
Paul
off.
Walker died, they shouldn't have. They should have just.
They should have ended it.
We've
Yeah.
all said the same thing, and this motherfucker wasn't here for like 15 minutes, so he didn't hear us say it.
But no, the first 4 Fast and Furious is yes. The rest of them, fuck them.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh shit.
It's
Now
just
here's
like,
the other
at this point, it's just so obviously a fucking money grab.
Yeah.
exactly.
The script writing's
Vin
just
wants
lazy.
that money, baby. That's all it is.
It's
Yeah,
Other
the
than
script
that,
writing's
there
just
isn't
lazy.
really any. Not that I can think of.
What is your okay? Here, let's do the
Critically.
opposite.
Oh wait,
What is
Chance.
Ah,
Captain America 4 founder director.
wait, what?
Captain America 4
Yeah.
found its director.
Okay.
It's obviously gonna be Sam.
Ah.
So it's gonna be Falcon, Captain America.
What are you saying?
What
Ooh,
is your
okay.
what? So we're gonna transition to the opposite side. What is your guys' favorite movie of all time, critically acclaimed or not?
Okay.
Or you
Can
can
this
do
be trilogy or
yeah,
not
it can
trilogy,
be,
franchise?
It can be a series of
Star
Okay, Lord of
Wars.
the Rings.
You dick ride Lord of the Rings so bad.
Dude, fucking right, bro.
What's going on?
Honestly, it's a toss up between two for me. It's either Lord of the Rings or the Rocky franchise. If
I
you're,
love Star Wars.
I,
Mine's gonna be Lord of the
Uh,
Rings or Star Wars.
I think it's gonna be
Shang-Chi.
Rocky.
No,
Or Django Unchained.
I would get behind Star Wars, but these most recent 3 films are just not.
Okay, oh,
I want
that's
to
a
go
good
with
point.
Shang-Chi. It's so good.
Are just not.
No,
it,
no, no,
man.
that's fine.
Are you gonna
do
go
the
Spider-Man,
series as
Vinny?
its whole. So you can do
I-
Star Wars
Spider-Man.
and be like, yo, you know what? Fuck the newest ones. They don't really
I
count.
think overall,
Like that'd be
Star
like
Wars,
the Rocky series. The Rocky series is great up until the 5th one, and then after that one, the 5th one's shit, and then Balboa and the rest are great.
like,
Yeah,
Star
no, I'm
Wars-
gonna
Star
stick with Lord of
Wars
the Rings.
Star Wars is fucking changed my life. When I
It's
saw it
so
with my
good.
mum, like when I was fucking like 10, bro, I was like, oh my god, dude, everything about Star Wars is just incredible, and like seeing Anakin just kill younglings honestly lit a fire within me.
What, a little
Yeah.
fire for you to start doing it yourself?
I mean,
No comment.
I really like Shang-Chi just because I feel like
Wow,
it's a good
you're a
balance.
virgin, dude.
So
That's
a
the
good
Skywalker.
balance
Don't.
between the storytelling and action. Like it's such a
Shang-Chi
good
is
balance.
fucking
The action
sick.
was
Shang-Chi
really
is
good in
banging.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi sick.
Yeah.
I would probably say an unorthodox one. It's kind of like an indie company film. Well, I can't say that. It's from the Duffer Brothers, who made Avengers Endgame, 2 of the most highly grossing fucking films
Yeah, yeah,
on the
yeah.
planet Earth.
The nice
Is
little indie company.
a film called Cherry.
Oh, that's a banger.
Cherry is
I've seen that.
One of
really
your
fucking good.
older podcasts.
Cherry is really fucking good.
Mm.
And the next film, I really enjoyed The Batman, the recent one, Robin Pattinson.
I need to watch
I
that.
still have to watch
I
it.
really
Haven't seen
enjoyed
it.
it.
I'm
But
not
I
into
think
superhero
my
films.
favourite film of all time, a toss-up between No Way Home
That was good.
and
That was a good film.
Is that recency bias though?
no.
No,
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 Way
it's
Home-
a
nostalgia
No Way
good
bias.
Home
movie,
is-
Josh.
is
It's a
It's just
really
a good movie.
incredible.
I
And
was just
nostalgia.
asking. I'm just asking. That's all.
I think
It has
it's
to
No
check.
Way Home and Endgame, because Endgame is one of the between No Way Home and Endgame are the only 2 films I've cried at.
Fair
I didn't cry at Endgame, but the goosebumps he gave me
Like-
was insane.
So good, dude.
I didn't cry at any.
Logan.
But
It was.
series wise, if we can add that in there, if we can shoehorn that in there, I will stand by it. Although I understand, and I am probably on the same boat. Game of Thrones up until the last season was incredible.
I've not seen
Um,
it, so
Moon Knight is
Oh, yeah.
light years ahead of anywhere near how good it should be. It's ridiculous. It's
yeah,
so
Moon
good.
Knight's so
It was
good.
really fucking good.
Anything of the new Star Wars properties is insane. Obi-Wan
Yeah.
Kenobi is the
So
pinnacle
good.
of Star Wars.
I don't think there was a single bad episode.
It's
No, it was really good.
incredible. Everything they're doing with the Mandalorian, Ahsoka, it's
Mhm.
Book of Boba Fett was good.
the Book of Boba Fett was incredible. The Bad Batch was good. Clone Wars. Oh,
Yeah.
Rebels?
Those
Oh,
last few
dude.
episodes, dude.
that Revenge of the Sith arc, the last like 3-4 episodes was. Oh my god, Jack, you need to fucking watch it, man. Jeez.
Bro,
What
I am you
animes?
fucking.
It's so
Oh.
good.
What animes y'all watching right now?
I haven't be
None.
honest.
Yeah,
in
I'm not watching
recent-
anything right now.
Blue Exorcist.
recent.
Really?
I
That was
wanted
good.
to get,
I'm watching Clone Wars at the moment, so
I wanted to
I
get
watched
into
Exorcist.
My Hero Academia, but I just don't have the time.
Oh,
the
bro,
last anime
that-
I did watch was Spy Family.
Anime.
So the last anime I watched was Jujutsu Kaisen.
Damn, bro,
That
that's fucking
was-
ages ago.
Yeah, I haven't had much free time, but I'm thinking about starting up Death Note.
Death Note, yeah, dude. Oh
it-
my
yeah,
You
god.
haven't
good.
watched Death Note,
Death
I can't
Note.
get into
Yeah,
it.
you need to watch Death
brother?
Note.
Yeah, I can't get into Death Note.
Would you? I mean, fair.
But
Eh.
in like, actually, what I might start doing, to be completely honest with you, is rewatching all of Dragon Ball Super.
Don't write me.
Because the
Don't
new
write my name in it.
Write
the
my
new
name in
movie
it.
comes out in August, and I'm going to the theaters to watch it. That's dope.
Sick.
Mashallah,
That is
brother.
sick.
That's sick.
And it's got all the fucking books in it, which I've read like 3-4 times already. It's so good. Look here, it's
I
got.
Oh,
can
yeah.
tell you my favorite anime though.
What is it?
Seraph of the End. It's so good.
Mine
Dude,
is
tell you
Dragon
mine.
Balls.
That I've watched. Yeah,
Oh, actually, could I?
Mine
Seraph
is a
of the End
Dragon
was
Ball
good.
series.
I'm
all of
literally
them.
collecting manga for it.
Nice.
I could fucking tell you mine. It's a toss up between two. Demon
It's a
Slayer.
toss-up.
I
Demon
think
Slayer?
Is it
is
Akame Kill?
Incredible, and bruv, Akame Kill made me feel so many different
Mine's a
things.
toss up between three:
Yo, Demon Slayer is up there for me now.
Demon Slayer,
Mine's two.
Yeah, that
My
is up there.
Hero, because I absolutely loved My Hero Academia. Fucking, I loved it, and Akame Kill.
I can tell you mine. Seraph of the End, Misfits of Demon King Academy. And
I
that's
need to
not
watch
gonna.
that.
That's and the worst part about that is the person who was like the manga writer died of COVID.
Yeah.
Talking about fucking people who's
No.
died, the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh creator
Manga guy, he
got
died.
fucking
Oh my god.
died as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
incredible, man.
it's shit. But
Tokyo
no,
Ghoul is
for,
definitely my favorite.
for me, it's Demon Slayer is like right up there. I want to say Dragon Ball is number one, but honestly, Demon Slayer is
Demon is
closely.
so good.
It's edging. It's starting to become edging. It's starting to edge it out. Maybe this new Dragon Ball Super movie will completely change that. Apparently, my favorite character, Gohan, he's actually going to be turning up for once. It's been like 15 years, but let's fucking go. He's the strongest Saiyan of them all, but he's been fucking underperforming. What are you doing?
Bro, my
Checking his
fucking
hairline.
is
Or
like
hairline
fucking
check.
life support.
Hairline
dude.
check.
This shit
But
is
yeah,
not funny.
so but Demon Slayer is so fucking well done.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I can't even
is
lie.
Incredible.
It is
And
really
Because even the dub is good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I can't watch dub.
I've
I
watched
can't
it
either.
both. I've watched both, and
has to be subbed.
completely honest with you, they both hold up.
I
Yeah, I know
there's-
they're both hold up, but it's more of a me thing.
Yeah, same
Trust
with me.
I agree. I prefer the sub over dub.
But there is certain animes that dub's better than the sub.
I
Let's
don't.
go DxD.
Dragon Ball.
I've
Dragon
tried.
Ball is
Yeah.
I've
definitely one
tried
of them.
watching
Yes.
the fucking out the Mugen Train in dubbed, and I couldn't
yeah.
do it.
No,
I
no,
could.
no,
I had to watch it in subbed. I couldn't watch anything.
no. Demon Slayer, it has to be in sub.
I've watched Demon Slayer both ways, all of it, and
Yeah, me too.
Dragon Ball, dubbed is better than subbed.
yeah,
In certain
100%.
parts.
In certain parts, yeah.
Apart from
Because-
where can't remember who it is. Apart from where one of them's powering up, the powering up bit in
Goku.
subbed is so much better
It
than
is
in dubbed.
When Goku goes Super
See,
Saiyan,
I
stuff
feel like
that
that's
and
I feel
stuff.
like that's the thing is, it's when there's like a fight sequence sort of thing, but there's a lot of emotion in it. Subbed is so much better than dubbed
It is, and
because
you know
the
what?
voice actors put so much emotion
You
into
nail
it.
it because there is this one scene in Dragon Ball Z
I know exactly which
that
one you're
is
on about.
depicted so much better in the sub than it is in the dub. It is a Gohan fighting Cell. It's when Android 17's head rolls over to Gohan.
Yeah.
And he does this like speech telling Gohan, like, listen, I'm about to die, motherfucker. You need to understand that you need to set aside your fear of fucking going on berserk, losing control of yourself. He's like, you need to set all this shit aside. You need to just fucking win or we're all gonna die. He's like, I am sacrificing myself for the beauty of this earth. I need you to step up. And like the way that it's depicted in the sub is so much better. And then
So
when
much more
Android
emotion.
7, when his head gets fucking crushed by Cell, and then the red with the white light, and then the bird flying, and Gohan, the audio, like the music, the sub, the voicing, everything is so much better in the sub than it is in the dub. It is perfection. And I wish they could nail that in the dub, but they just can't.
They just can't because the voice actors put so much into it in the sub.
Not
Same
saying
with
that the
Demon
dub
Slayer.
guys don't, but it's a different level because it was made in Japanese.
Yes. And same with Pokemon. Like Pokemon dubbed over subbed personally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh dubbed over subbed
Yeah.
Yeah.
personally. 100%.
I mean, I've-
Most of everything else subbed over dubbed.
Except for
I-
Avatar. But
Apart
would you
from
would you consider Avatar: The Last Airbender an anime?
yes,
Yeah.
because it's animation.
Yeah.
Well then,
See, that's the thing. Don't even get me fucking started. That's the thing that I hate with fucking anime watchers. They don't class Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh as anime.
'cause it's
And
popular.
some-
You're
some
fucking
of-
ridiculous.
Some of the purists don't even consider Dragon Ball anymore.
It's 'cause
an
it's
anime.
Exactly.
it's
What?
popular. Like that's the
Yeah.
main problem. It's 'cause
Yes.
it's popular.
No, yeah,
It's because it's managed to break America. That's what they're like. Yeah, no. It's
yeah.
anime.
Soon they're gonna say Demon Slayer isn't fucking anime. Like
Yeah.
fuck you.
It's
Fucking
Yes.
choke on it, bro.
Sorry, if it originally made in Japan and it's
started off as a
animation,
manga, and it started
it's
off as a
fucking
manga.
anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
tell
it
you
started
an-
off as manga. It's anime. Simple as that. Shut your mouth.
I can tell you an anime I started watching and I thoroughly enjoyed. I think it was the Greatest Demon Lord Reincarnated, and
Yeah.
it was
See
genuinely
that
so
on
good.
Crunchyroll a lot. Like every time I'm trying to find Demon Slayer, I'm pretty sure that's one of the ones that come up.
Oh,
It's
if
so
anyone's
good.
thinking about watching God Eater, don't watch it.
Oh, well, Goblin Slayer.
No, God Eater.
Goblin Slayer, dude, the first
Goblin
episode,
Slayer was
that's all you
dope, bro.
watch.
What you mean?
Goblin Slayer
You
was
just
good.
watch the first episode, dude. That's all you need to watch.
No, we.
Nah,
the rest
of it
no,
was
dude,
good.
We were sat in
Yeah,
here,
no,
we
all
went-
of it was really good.
We went.
I'm
through-
not,
know-
okay, you're probably right, but just watch the first
the
episode
fir-
and
if
get back to
if
me.
you
They
can
had to put
manage-
warnings
if-
after that.
If you can manage to get through the first episode, then you need a medal. 'Cause
If you
that's
manage,
why
to,
it
if you
is-
manage to get through fucking Game of Thrones, you're alright.
Oh yeah, dude. There
I
there
wa-
is. It's a lot worse in Game of Thrones than I'd say in Demons. But no.
But no, God Eater. Don't watch. Anyone that's gonna watch it, don't fucking watch it.
I didn't mind
Pile
it.
of shit.
I
have
didn't
a
mind it.
question
The
that works
animation
with
could have
Sally
been
and
better,
Peter.
but
What
I
do you mean? There
personally,
was no backstory.
yeah, because it's based on the games.
I don't care. It's an anime. It's a TV show. Give me some fucking backstory.
What
I'm
you're saying,
sorry, I
Josh?
played the games.
These,
I knew a little
these
bit
people
more
have
than you.
these
I
powers just
personally
because they
enjoyed
do.
it.
Josh.
I'm
These
sorry.
people have their power because they do.
I'm sorry.
And I got a good question.
This is the
for
only
an-
thing that kills these just because it is. That's how it is. Simple
Shut
as that.
up,
Fuck off.
dude.
No, this is good radio.
Josh, go on.
I said I have a good question for since it's an all boy episode and there's no Allie here.
Okay.
What's your guys'
I mean-
opinion on one night stands?
Is what it is.
As long as you're not in a relationship, then I don't really see the
you know,
problem with
If
it.
it's
Yeah.
causing no harm, go for it.
Go for it if you want to. Ugh.
Fuck
If
it,
it's causing
G.
no harm,
It's
you
your
have
life.
protection. Go for it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Sometimes man needs to get a nut, you know? Go get that nut, baby.
As long as you...
Like,
I didn't like that.
It is- it is
Some
just-
bit- Some guys just got a dick and dip.
Yeah.
Fucking
Shout
right.
out, John, dude. My brother.
My brother. They just
Up and
got,
down
you know,
his
they
dick.
just got a dick and dip.
Do you want some of daddy's dick?
They just got a hit and
No,
dip.
yeah, dude. It's I
Alright.
completely like as long as it's consensual and everyone's on board, bro.
Yeah.
As long
Fucking
as
Yeah,
you-
have
I think we probably should have started with that.
As long as you
Yeah.
bring
Yeah.
more.
Well, we don't do anything out of consent anyway. We're not stupid.
We're not Mason Greenwood, allegedly.
I mean, I don't know about
Exactly.
Benny, but
or Thomas Party, allegedly.
But yeah, no.
we'll take it, son.
Yeah, I think we're all in unanimous agreement that like
As long as
if
you're not in
everybody-
a relationship, you're not hurting anyone, then.
And it's consensual.
And it's
Yeah.
consensual, it's fine.
we're all
And
on
you use
board, eh?
protection because it's a stranger.
Well, what if she's on the pill?
I mean,
I'd
I'd-
still use.
I-
I
it's
was on
still
about
your
more
choice.
protection for STIs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your choice,
yeah.
personally.
You twat.
Fuck it, G. It's your life.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not have a one night stand. Next thing you know, I have fucking chlamydia. I'm alright.
Next thing you
Yeah,
know,
but
you wake up and
you
you've
just
got
get a
like
penicillin shot. You Gucci.
an LED penis at the top. Mate.
Fucking-
It's just changing.
LED
colours.
You know,
penis.
I'd
It goes
rather not
faster.
do that anyway.
So
You
you
know,
No,
so it
I
goes
do
faster.
agree. Yeah, wrap your shit. Don't be a fucking retard.
Yes.
I was just asking. Like,
I mean, it's your call.
because there
You know,
are
I'd
some
rather
people
not get
that I know.
gonorrhea.
No, I know. It's just there are some people I know in my real life that are like, "Fucking dude." She says she's on the pill. I'm gonna roll the die here. I'm like, that is so sketchy, dude. You know
Yeah, that
how
is really
accurate
sketchy.
and how fucking like you need to be at same time every single day, never missing a day.
And then you've got to just trust the fact that the other
Th-
person
she's telling
doesn't
the
have
truth.
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
STIs or anything like
That too, like
And
And
that
that,
she's telling
and that
the
they're
truth.
telling the truth.
Yeah.
So
They're
is
actually
she.
Condom. I mean, condoms only work 97% of the time.
Yeah,
yeah.
the pill was like
98.
98.
97, 98, something like that.
The condoms are like 99 and the pills like 98.
No, condoms are like 97.
I'll have a look.
Unless they've changed, they might have changed. But from a few
Yeah,
years
I
ago, I
think-
remember them being
I
97.
think they got the spring. I think they got the spring title update. They might have patched
Oh
it.
yeah, 98 effective.
98%. There you
Yeah,
go.
see, they got.
It
the
was
buff.
97.
They got buffed. Yeah, I remember
they got
that.
the update. They got the software
They
update.
got the spring
Yeah.
update, dude. They got buffed.
Oh yeah, and the pill is 99.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they got buffed as
99.9.
well.
But
Because they can't claim
people,
100%.
yeah,
Yeah.
but people aren't perfect, and it's easy to forget or miss. So in reality, it's like 91% effective.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if
But
you,
that's the
with
thing,
condoms, you gotta,
But if
you
you
know,
got-
they can tear. It doesn't matter.
but if you got the collector's edition, you got the alarm on your phone. You can schedule it to take it at the intervals.
Yeah, but people don't do that.
I know multiple people
Oh,
that
well,
do.
you take
I
them.
know someone that does.
I've had a
Oh.
I've been mid conversation with someone and they've went, "Oh, gotta take my pill." And I was like, "Pill for what?" And she looks at me and she was like,
What do you think, dipshit?
"Pill for what? You got fucking
got the
chlamydia or some
Hercules?
shit, dude. What's going on here, dude?" But no, as long as you're on top of that, I'm not a woman myself personally. But if you
Well-
are, that's great.
What are your guys' opinion on making a male birth control pill opposed
for
to
it.
a woman?
Fucking go for it, man. If you're gonna make her take it, you should fucking take it as well.
Yeah.
Exactly, I agree.
go for it.
I think it's better to take the bullets out of the
Quality.
gun than just wearing a bulletproof vest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, tell me I'm wrong here.
It's a good terminology. I'm not gonna lie.
Why should it? I've always believed that. Why should it?
Just
be up
have a
to
button
her?
that you.
Yeah. Why should it be up to her? I'm not having that.
Yeah, it doesn't
What?
Why
Just have a
should it
button that you know.
have like a light switch on your thigh. And just-
Yeah, that just
Yeah.
switches it off.
Because
No.
the
Just
side
switches
effects.
it
Like, and you
nuts
can
off.
still bust and throw your shit,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah,
just
like-
no swimmers.
She's got
Yeah,
no
like
little
s-
little
Or if
Vendox.
the swimmers
Or
are there,
just be
they're
like
fucking-
Josh.
Oh yeah, exactly. You have swimmers, but they have no tails. Some bullshit, right? You know, they just sit there fucking bumping their heads against each other like fucking idiots. Let's
So they
go,
just
dude.
nugget.
Yeah. they just-
Just a nugget.
Yeah.
Go on, Carl.
One day, one of those
Bill-
little fuckers is gonna find his way.
Yeah, one day one of these little fuckers are gonna grow a tail.
It's a scary
The
thing.
pill has like
They're
like
gonna get
female side,
prosthetics.
has so many side effects to the point where people just don't want to take it because of the side effects.
Yeah,
No, I know.
The pill is.
But like females, all have side
They
effects.
just
Like
wheel
I
it.
heard that. Carl, were you talking about the male birth control things that they were testing?
No, the females.
Yeah. Well, they were also testing a male one that also had a birth control. They fucking let the women suffer. Men don't want to. You guys good over there? We still talking about the nuggets?
No chance when one of these days these fuckers are just gonna wheel in instead.
Yeah, just a little shafty sperm.
And I went, yeah, one of these fuckers are gonna get a prosthetic tail.
Just imagine that. You could get your sperm to just have a prosthetic tail.
One of these days they're just gonna wheel in, bro. Oh
His disability check came in, bro. He was able to afford a wheelchair.
god.
What's your guys' biggest fear?
I do. Just to go back on that, I do.
dunno.
I do think that if you're gonna make her take it, there should be something that you could do.
Yes,
to-
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
preference
makes
is
sense.
not-
That's
I
why
agree
the
with that.
analogy works. You take the bullets out of the gun instead of wearing a bulletproof vest.
But I don't think there will be because then Okay, I might be getting cancelled for saying this, but I think that with a woman, they hit a certain
more likely to
age
actually take it.
genetically where like their factory's closed. You know,
Mhm.
with a man, you can like keep.
You can throw that shit
Yeah.
going until you're 70, bruh.
But like, if there's like a switch where you put shit in your sperm and fuck with that, then I feel that's a lot more irreparable than it would be for
Yeah.
just.
Bro, you're fine. You
100%.
just get the little nut attachment that can inflate your cock. You're
True.
Gucci.
Woo!
You don't know about this? So yeah, what they do, okay? So think about it almost like a basketball pump, but it's like just in your inner thigh.
Oh, I know exactly what that is.
And you got this like almost like balloon like thing inserted in your cock, and you can like
I don't
straight
like
up
that.
inflate your dick, so it's hard as fuck.
I don't like that.
Bro, that's a
Basically, you pump
performance
your cock.
enhancer. Yeah, it's a performance enhancer. Don't
You
spring a
basically-
leak though.
Yeah.
You sit there with like a bike pump with the legs just
You spring a leak, your dick starts farting, bro.
You just bring a leak in your dick, starts farting.
going. You need fucking help.
Oh,
Fuck, it's
But,
true though.
I
Think
do-
about
Fucking
it.
hell.
I do think it should be a two-way street.
Yeah, definitely.
Much like most things in life, the woman's not going to get pregnant without the DLC paid content EA $9.99 a month subscription service from yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
Bring a leak, buy a repair kit.
she ain't getting pregnant unless you don't have the
Fucking
DLC.
tire
so.
repair kit, dude.
Buy a tire repair kit if you spring a leak.
But it should.
What,
truly be a two-way street.
Right, what was we going back to?
What
Go.
yeah, let's segue out of that. What single technological breakthrough would be the most beneficial to humanity?
A self-pumping penis inflator.
Yeah, it would.
I think like
I have no idea.
a more sustainable way of green energy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That
yeah, that is
I
very
think
true.
I think the ability to make it accessible
To
somehow,
everyone.
where like you have your means to actually like have access to clean water wherever you go.
Mhm.
I don't know how it would be, figured out if it's like an attachment for a pump, because everywhere has water. There's not a place on the earth realistically besides the Sahara Desert, I'd say, that doesn't
Yeah.
have water. Although I'm
Yeah,
fairly
besides
sure that if
very
you
few deserts.
yeah, but if you dig deep enough in the Sahara Desert, you probably will
Yeah,
you
you
know,
come
I've
across
come
water.
come
Yeah.
across water.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's just that if it's clean, there's a different option. So if there's an attachment to the pump or something that like filters it, like technologically or
Like
something
yeah,
like
and it
that.
filters it 100%.
Like,
That way, it is
perfectly.
1000%
so, like,
safe to
it's-
drink.
Yeah, not even like it filters it to the point where it's cleaner than tap water.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Like
yeah.
so you know for a fact there's no fucky shit in it. Because me myself, I can't drink tap water at all, personally.
No.
I
No,
don't
never
drink
tried.
tap water.
I
I
used
buy
to.
these
I can't now.
giant jugs of spring water, and I have a
Yeah.
water cooler in the kitchen. That's what I drink.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
drink tap water. It's
I just
Okay.
buy
Or I
them.
drink, or I just
Yeah, that
drink
works too.
sparkling water.
And I have I just buy them and I just put them in my fridge down here.
Nice.
Or I drink sparkling water because this shit's
Or,
good.
I
like,
can't, dude.
disgusting.
It just tastes like shit.
if on like a
not natural.
selfish technological advancement, maybe the flying car.
Dude, selfish technological advancement, great Wi-Fi everywhere.
True.
I think there'll be-
Everywhere.
I think there'll be a time where that will inevitably
Free
happen,
Wi-Fi.
though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because-
Free, great Wi-Fi everywhere. You can go anywhere in the world. You will be connected to the internet at all times.
But that would be
Yeah.
scary if every corner of the planet had Wi-Fi. because
That would
there's-
also be true.
There's like
Yeah.
tribes out in fucking
Yeah, there are some people
where,
who
like,
just live like that.
they
Just
like
no internet.
tribalize people
at all.
Could you imagine if them
Amish
people who
people.
like sat no and then if they sat there and,
Lead
thing-
no need.
Another thing though is if there was like Wi-Fi worldwide everywhere, it's not gonna be free. We're humans.
and it would
It's
be,
not
it
free.
would be quite
No,
scary.
I know,
'cause
but
you
like
ima-
do it
could-
on
could you-
Bezos' time or
Could you
something.
imagine?
You know what I mean?
Could you imagine those like Amigo nights
Do you reckon
where
he's giving that away for
we
free?
sit with Uncle Vendog in the VC and going Omegle, Could you imagine if there was
Oh.
some fucking tribesman that wanted to eat me alive?
Sleeping or needing.
Yeah, that's not funny though.
Yeah, you got on Amigo. Next person, sleeping or needing.
You just skip,
Dude, I
you just
think-
skip from a cock to a tribute
Where?
person.
I think honestly, if you think about it, with access to the internet across the world, no matter how high, how low, wherever you are, that would help in so many situations.
But it'd
Yeah.
be fucking terrifying though.
True,
It
but think
would.
of when Russia and Ukraine, when Ukraine had no Wi-Fi at all.
It would help in so
Yeah.
many situations.
But then again, you would also have to have.
Think about like
VPNs
the
around world, though.
Malaysian flight, right? Think about the Malaysian flight. If they actually were high enough to, if there was free Wi-Fi and like I said, it was as high as we can go, as low as we can go.
Yeah, that
you
is
might have
true.
actually been able to have found those people and potentially
Yeah.
have saved them.
But then you would have to have VPNs everywhere as well, and that would
Yeah.
be fucked. On
VPNs will be more prominent.
because you think of the problems you have now, like you are in the
Yeah.
the fucking you're
Just
on
pay
South
$10 a
Africa,
month and get a
anywhere.
fucking VPN.
But
Don't
that
be a
wouldn't be
bitch.
free Wi-Fi though, would it?
It would
No,
be.
it wouldn't be like
It'd be
if
free
we as
Wi-Fi. You
humans
can
were
go-
like not going to be greedy assholes, then yeah, it might work a little better. But
They're
as
not
of right
region
now,
lock
that
their shit, dude. Fuck you.
no,
Sky
that shit ain't
Sports.
working.
Because the more people on the internet, the less secure you are on the internet.
Yeah, 100%,
It's just
dude.
ridiculous.
Legit,
yeah,
there's-
you are
there's someone
100%
out, There's
right.
someone out there without access to the internet that's gonna like be creating the next fucking COVID over internet. Like, do you know how it's
Yeah.
VoIP, like voice over internet?
Mm.
There's gonna be like COOP, COVID over internet, pretty soon, dude. We're gonna get like, have you seen the film fucking the Emoji Movie? I don't know what I'm about, dude. I'm fucking waffling.
It No, I get what you mean because it can be. I mean, what is it? Unfriended.
Yeah.
That really terrible horror movie they made
Yeah, dude, that'd
No,
be
of it.
fucking-
I've never seen it. That's the one where they were all on the Discord call, right?
and the Skype
On a
call, yeah.
Skype call.
Yeah, a Skype call.
And there's
whatever it
and
was.
there's like a demon haunting the internet. It could be like that.
Yeah,
That'd be
like,
fun.
That think like they could create like malware that would just get in your servers.
Come
and
get me,
just
bitch.
Leak all of your personal details and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it though. We're just talking about Wi-Fi worldwide. There's probably people doing that shit already.
Yeah,
True.
that's true. But if like it was in a world
Dark web.
if it was on
Oh
like
yeah,
a
dark web's
worldwide-
fucking wild.
A
You've been
worldwide
on
it. World-
fucking.
If it being worldwide, that's just gonna open up.
it's just
more
No,
shit to
legitimately,
happen.
I haven't.
You've never been on the dark web?
No.
I have.
It's interesting.
I've never been on the deep dark web. That
No,
shit's hard to get.
Yeah.
That's virtually impossible to get onto, unless you know your shit.
I've never.
I've been on the dark web.
I've never been on it. No.
Yeah.
Ain't like
Dark web's
through-
nowhere near as
ain't
scary
like
as the
through-
deep dark web.
through Tor.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I thought
It's not that
so.
bad.
Oh, I got taught
Dark
that
web. The dark web can be. Yeah.
in
Yeah, no, it
business.
100% can be.
But then
But
again,
the
the
most
the
painful
deep dark
part-
web
I've
is.
seen stuff
Mhm.
on I've
Fuck.
seen stuff on the regular internet, which is fucking
Yeah,
horrendous.
exactly.
Oh, yeah, so
Oh,
have I.
yeah.
So
And I've seen enough shit on the regular internet to be like, you know what? I don't need the dark web.
yeah, like it's just
Roddy
a step
McNutt.
forward.
Now, see, the dark web isn't as bad as people say if you don't go to the bad bits.
Well,
Well,
it's the same
That's
with
just like the
as well,
internet.
it's the same
Regular
with the
internet.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like there would have to be a lot of things. If it was internet everywhere, it'd be very scary because then there'd be like obviously dark web everywhere. There'd
Yeah.
be like there would have to be VPNs everywhere.
Yeah.
There would have to
It
be
just-
some way of
It opens up a lot of doors for people that shouldn't be doing the shit that they're already doing.
and there
I
would,
don't
there would have to be ways of like globally making it a secure network because think if you had Wi-Fi everywhere, because figuratively you wouldn't have your own personal Wi-Fi in your homes if there's free Wi-Fi everywhere, right?
Yeah.
The
True.
Wi-Fi in your homes is no doubt, I'd hope so, has got like
And
some
it's just
locks on it so
Some
your
sort
personal
of
details
protection.
don't
it'll be the
you know?
government spying on you basically.
Exactly.
Like more than they already do.
He probably right there, to be honest with you.
Except it could be anyone.
Guys,
Yeah.
what's your biggest flex?
Oh, these
I don't
guns.
Oh,
My biggest
I
flex.
drew that and Benny can't.
Yeah, that's true. I can't do
Yeah.
most things, mate.
That's
Function
that's
without
pretty strong.
the
I could solve a Rubik's cube if any can't.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I can shoot and then he can't.
my yay
I
pod.
can talk to my dad and then he can't.
You have a chance.
That's fair enough. Yeah. My Kanye West stem player.
My biggest flex.
Oh, that's dope. I like it.
I think it has to be
Have you
of
booted
how
Call of Duty?
quickly I'm able to like understand a
Have
game.
you booted up Call of Duty or something?
What?
Because your microphone just went like
Yeah.
Pringles can mode, dude. But no, probably the biggest flex, unironically. I don't know, dude. I'm a pretty decent.
What? Pretty decent what, Venny?
Come on.
Say it,
Pretty
pussy.
decent
Say
human
it.
Do
being?
it.
Is that what you were about to
Come
say?
on.
Because that ain't true.
Don't be
Say it
lying
with
to
your
everybody.
chest.
I'd
Say it with your chest.
But yeah, I think my biggest flex is how quickly I'm able to adapt to a game.
So-
Yeah, that's probably true. My biggest flex is probably being able to put up.
Yeah,
Say
yeah.
it.
I understand.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know, being able to put up with people. No one in this call, by the way, but being able
Uh-huh.
to put up with people who really fucking test my patience.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
everyone in this
yeah.
call.
No,
I
no, no, no,
understand.
not everyone in.
No,
No,
I
no, no,
know.
no one in this call. But like, there are
I know.
people in my life at the moment who I'm just like, if I was inherently a bad guy, which I like to think I'm not,
Well,
this
It's
this
debatable.
conversation would have went. But I think I'm very lucky in the fact that I can,
Bite your tongue.
yeah, when it needs
Yeah.
to be, because there's been
yeah, I'm
multiple
kind of the same.
opportunities, believe me, that have happened this week where I could have just been like, hypothetically, I'm not
Fuck
saying it is
you.
true, but I did pipe your mother last night and she did enjoy it quite a lot. But I just choose to not say anything, dude.
Fair
What can I
enough.
say? That's my biggest flex. But my biggest monetary flex, probably the iPod, which I
Yeah,
regret
I knew
every
you.
single day of my life. But
Of course you do.
My biggest flex, I think, is my Switch. Because how
Nintendo
convenient
Switch
it
is
actually
pretty
is.
fucking sick, dude. Although I couldn't tell you where mine is at this present moment in time, but they're pretty fucking cool. Dude,
I
do you
can
remember
have
when
one
it was
myself.
impossible to get a Nintendo Switch, like when lockdown?
I
hit?
Yeah.
do. Yes.
That's
Because I
fucking
tried to
crazy.
buy
I
one
don't.
for the wife. It took me forever to find one.
I think it was more impossible to get a Switch than it was to get like the newer generation consoles.
Oh, definitely.
Because
Eh,
like
yeah.
a year after you could get PS5, Xbox relatively easy, but a year after Switch, nah.
They
Bro,
were
what do you mean? It's still hard to get PS5.
Yeah, it is.
That is true.
I don't know, man. I think this might be my biggest flex. This shit right here.
I knew you.
I honestly
yeah, it was
do.
gonna be magic.
The magic shit, dude. I know you can't see because of the blare.
It's so crazy
But,
that like I never knew you was a magician. You say all this
Yeah, I know,
magic
right?
shit, dude, but you never told me you was a fucking magician.
I know. I'm sorry, son.
I don't
My
think I
biggest,
really
my
have
best
one.
gift is me disappearing from before you were born.
Cheers for that, mate.
My best trick.
But
I think my biggest flex is knowing that Venny said good form, fella.
yeah.
Yeah. That's got to be Venny's biggest
Yo,
flex.
Venny, you want to tell
Saying,
I
that
don't-
story
walking
real
in and
quick?
saying good form,
Not
fella.
this podcast. It'll be its own episode where we talk
Why?
about embarrassing moments in our life, mate. But
We could do that right now.
What do you
not right
mean?
now. I think on
I think you're the only one that really has. Or at least to that extent. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
My biggest flex is
You already said your biggest flex.
probably my patience.
Yeah, mine's my
I'm
ability.
very,
my
I'm very
Hey guys,
patient with
Segue. What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you?
Oh boy, I
Venny,
wish.
go.
Venny, go.
Meeting you guys, I genuinely fucking cringe every single time I join VCs.
That's my
Oh,
biggest
me
regret.
Cheers,
Yeah.
fella. Good form, fella.
No, that can
Go
be
on,
our
Benny.
that can be our little inside joke. We'll tell it on like a milestone podcast. When we get to 100 episodes, or when one of us dies and we do like a memoriam show, I'll tell.
Josh,
I'll tell,
nice.
you're almost there, old age.
I'll tell,
Yeah.
I'll tell
Yeah.
the story of how good form fella became a tagline for many years. But no, it's definitely my patience with people. I'm very understanding.
Fair enough. Jackie Poo, what's yours?
I don't know. Being able to put up with this fucking shit job, so patient.
Yeah,
Fair
there we
enough.
go.
Yeah, fair, fair.
Fair enough.
But I have a new manager now, so
Oh no, I think I'm quite
and
lucky
he is so much better than the old one.
that I'm so far so good enjoying my job
Yes.
at the moment.
Monetary? That thing.
Yeah, the fucking
Yeah,
Lord Zord.
Lord Zed.
Yeah, I put batteries in it as well.
Fucking
The
hell.
voice
don't-
changer works.
Jesus
Yo,
Christ.
can you
man.
do a quick preview?
Not now, I'll do it after.
On the pod with me.
I might do it as an intro for a later pod.
Oh, that'd
Oh,
be
that'd be
great.
sick.
Okay. Here, let's do one last one and then we'll call it because Venny looks tired.
I'm
Um,
fine, dude. I can
How annoying do you think you are on a scale of 1
Oh,
to
I think I'm
fucking-
fucking annoying
Fucking
as hell.
10, mate.
10, mate.
Yeah.
We're going,
I think
if
I'm
we're going on
annoying
a
as
good,
hell.
Count that high.
I'm a
we're going
solid
for a good day-
18 and a half.
if we're going on a good day, an 8. If we're on a bad, if we're on a bad day,
I'll give
Well,
you a
actually,
clue,
it
right?
depends.
I'll
It
give you a
depends. It
clue.
depends.
I'll give you a clue. If my annoyingness could be measured by a word, the 2 letters in that word
Cunt.
would be V and T. Next question. You lot are all fucking slow, man, and I hate you all. You lot are all so fucking slow, man.
V and T.
If my
Yeah,
annoyingness
what the
could
fuck?
be summed up with a single word, the 2 letters that would be in that word are a V and a T. Okay, I lied about my
No, I'm
biggest
lost,
flex.
mate.
I'm not patient with people. You're all fucking stupid. I fucking hate you all. You're all incredibly dumb.
I'd say I'm a solid 18 on most days.
I'd say I'm annoying in respect that like I don't know.
You can't speak.
That's his biggest flex.
Yeah.
I think everyone thinks
His
they're
biggest
annoying.
regret is not going to speech therapy.
That is true.
I think everyone thinks they're annoying to a certain degree.
I think it depends on the situation and the.
Oh, I get it now.
Whoa, you blew out again.
I get it now.
I think
I get it.
everyone to a degree is like think fuck I'm an annoying little bitch. At one point in their life when they've said something, they're like I'm an annoying little prick.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I'd probably say like 10 at a permanent and 20 on a good day. I don't know. Other than that, really don't know.
Beautiful.
It's quite interesting.
I do agree with you. The whole everybody feels like they're particularly more annoying than everyone
Mhm.
else.
Yeah.
I do think that that's pretty accurate. I know my goddamn dog. He can be annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
I
no,
love
pretty
him to
much.
pieces, but goddamn, man, he'll bark at a fucking leaf for hours.
No, I can imagine.
Yo, Carl, send it to the class.
It's the V&T one. It's so funny.
Send it.
I
don't
should have
even
known what you
know
meant.
if I'll tell you after. But I just want to have a quick little segue whilst Carl fucking regasses
Oh,
his
good.
fucking
I'm gonna
good,
laugh if
good.
the one that he's laughing at is not even the fucking thing that
asthma
you're on about.
tank. I fucking was in a call with 2 people in this VC where I witnessed one of the most fucking crazy things I've ever seen watching a live sport in my entire life.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It was insane. I saw the clip.
Like
yeah.
it's
Yeah, we
Formula
were
1
watching
by
it
the way.
live.
Like the way that fucking car was upside down, it was comparable to Jack's mum on a Saturday.
True.
Like it was angles it should never
I've seen
have
it.
been in.
What?
Oh,
Just
but
like
he's
she was.
He's very lucky to be alive, dude. It's crazy. On a side note as well, I was telling Jack, like I saw a Reddit thread of all the drivers that would have
Yeah.
been killed if the Halo wouldn't have existed. And it's mental.
Yeah.
Like
At
Lewis
least
Hamilton's there,
15?
Charles Leclerc's there,
At least
Romain
15 would have
Grosjean
died,
is there, yeah.
I think.
Max Verstappen's there, and Lewis Hamilton is like arguably, depending on who you ask, one of the best Formula One drivers I've ever seen.
Well, he is.
If
He
you
is.
ask, if you don't ask Nelson Piquet,
Does that
then he
list
will
also include the
disagree with you.
F2 driver that the Halo saved?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the F2.
that
It
same
says
week?
an F2 driver. Yeah, when the car went on top of him.
What is the Halo, by the way?
It's
It's the thing. It's
a
the
metal
basically if you're
thing.
sitting.
Is that
It-
about a line?
No, you're in the car, right? You know how
Mhm.
when they go on the dash view, there's like the line there. It's
Oh, yeah.
attached to a ring like around the head. So the first thing, if it was to flip or if anything was to come on, that would make contact with the object that's coming on top of your head, is the halo.
Okay.
But back in the
So
day,
it's
that
basically
Halo
solid-
wasn't there before, so it was
Yeah.
just like if your car were to flip, you'd be landing
You would
literally
landing
on your head.
on
Yeah,
your
you would-
neck,
yeah,
and your
it'd be
neck
bad.
would be
It
dead.
would basically be a death sentence.
Yeah, and
See.
it's happened. I mean, even though like the Halo's not perfect because someone has
No.
died from head force
Yeah.
brute trauma from it.
F2
An
driver,
an
right?
F2 driver, yeah. Anton Hubert died
Yeah.
from.
Rest in peace, bro.
That was crazy. That was head-on collision. So it's not perfect, but damn, looking back, like that stuff has saved so many.
But nothing is perfect, right? So you gotta
No.
you
No.
gotta put it in that perspective. Just like all airbags don't save everybody's life.
But
Yeah.
it's
You know what I
done.
mean?
It's crazy
It
to think
saved
of,
enough lives
It's
to
crazy.
justify it being a thing.
It's crazy to think of the amount of incidents where you've seen a literal car be on top of another car, and knowing
Mm.
full well if that halo wasn't there, you would have witnessed someone's head get fucking
Crushed.
easily.
Crushed like a watermelon under a
Yeah.
tire, bro.
Like it's crazy. Like as I said, there's a thread out there which I'll see if I can remember the link to, where like it details and there's like video clips of the moment where if the halo wasn't there, they would have died. And like
Yeah.
for them to be like high profile drivers as well. Like Lewis
yeah, that's
Hamilton, Max Verstappen would have died, Charles Leclerc would have died, Mick Schumacher would have died.
Yeah.
What about
Twice.
Yuki or whatever his name
Yuki,
is?
I don't know if Yuki was there.
No, Yuki would. No,
Huh?
Yuki.
But I
No.
don't think Yuki's had a crash.
I don't think he's
like
had a
that
massive
as of yet.
crash.
But
He's
no.
just still mastering instant transmission.
Yeah, yeah. Bless him. But no, dude, it's crazy, man. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, man. It's fucking.
To think
No.
like 10 years ago there was campaigning against having that on the car,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild.
and one of
Here,
the
Carl.
main arguments was that like it won't actually
Yeah,
provide
truck training
safety.
review.
It won't actually
Huh?
provide safety to him because they thought the material
Oh.
going into it was flimsy. Motherfucker, if you saw Guan Yu Zhou's car and you saw what's under the paintwork of that Halo, fuck me. That's the furthest thing from flimsy, mate. Solid steel, bruv. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But no,
But yeah,
that's
Carl.
fucked.
As you can see, that thing that's there. So anything lands on top, it's hitting that before the driver's head. Unless it's smaller than the halo, though. But
If like people watching the podcast that haven't actually seen it, depending on area, you could probably Google it. It's search up
Yeah.
the Zhou crash. It really puts things into perspective.
Zhou
What we're talking
Ganyu.
about. Because that
Ganyu.
motherfucker.
Yes, you can't show it without getting copyright strike.
No, we
right?
can't. We know we can't
No.
show fuck all to do with anything that's Sky property.
But it's on
because they're
Twitter.
bastards.
It's public
but
domain.
it's Sky.
It's Sky.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Oh, actually, no.
Oh, if it's on Twitter, it's public domain.
No. It depends if Sky published it first. Doesn't matter. But Venny, the Snapchat thing, yes.
It's fine. I mean, I guess we could, but yeah.
The
it's-
video in the VC, we could.
It's crazy that like, you know, for people to be like 10 years ago, no, it's just a major inconvenience to the car. That guy is no two ways about it, dead. He's very lucky to be okay in the car with the Halo, so imagine if it wasn't there, he would have been
Yeah.
all shapes of dead. But it's crazy, man. Like, it's fucked. That's why, like, I love Formula One as a sport, because there's little changes you make here and there that, like the Haas we watched, the Haas car, they've changed something on that car to where you hit it at the right spot, it splits in two. Like, it's fucking
Yeah.
crazy. It's ridiculous. I don't know if it's still the case now, because they've obviously changed over the course of a season, but it's fucking crazy. But yeah, enough me waffling about
No,
Formula
dude.
One. It's very,
And
very
like
cool.
that was my very first race. I didn't get to finish the race because I had that Sunday night Magic tournament that I had to attend.
It's fine.
But
Not much
that-
happened. Actually, no. The end of it, good.
Yeah, the ending was so good. The last couple
Yeah.
of laps in that was incredible. But,
But
yeah,
I did
Crazy.
win that tournament, by the way.
I know.
Nice.
Congratulations.
So
Got 10 packs in total. It was pretty good.
Very
Um,
good.
But yeah, no, that was a great introduction race, to be completely
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah.
I know not every race is going to be like that. Before it being my very first F1 race, holy fuck, bro.
Be
That's a way to
thankful,
reel
be
someone
thankful
in.
that your first race wasn't the Miami track,
Fuck me.
because you would have literally thought it was NASCAR, because nothing happened
Yeah.
for the whole time. I don't think anyone really made any proper advances. It's incredibly boring, and I hope it never returns. But it's going to, because it's a lot of fucking money, and that track was specifically built for this event, so it's going to. But it's a lot of fucking
Shittest
money.
track in F1 history.
Right, it's terrible. It's so bad. It's terrible.
Give me
But,
Give me any other track other than that fucking
No,
pile of
for
shit.
the first race for you to watch, I know someone almost died, but
Top
you picked a
tier
good
race.
one.
No, he didn't. He was
honestly.
right.
I think it's
He
He had a
didn't
crazy.
couple of
could've.
bruises. He was fine.
I think it's crazy how, like, I know you probably have to have that gap between the safety barrier and the crowd barrier, just in case it falls or there's overpopulation in there, so there's some leeway forward. But bro, for him to be wedged in between the two, that's like bad.
Yeah.
Because if that would have caught
honestly.
fire, he would have been fucked. He
Mhm.
ain't getting out of that.
And like, think about how long it took for them to actually be
Yeah.
able to get to him.
Exactly. If he would
Like, it was like
he's dead.
15 minutes
Yeah.
before they even like got to the car.
Mate, they didn't show it for fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there you go.
They didn't show a replay or they didn't show his car or anything for 20 minutes at least.
He's very lucky.
Me and
that
Venny were fucking dead silent for
It-
20 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I was here. I was there for that.
He's very lucky that it didn't
We
catch
were
on
watching
fire.
the clips on Twitter and shit.
Yeah, we were
there's
dead
like,
silent.
There's fan footage on the stands where you see it, and
Where he crashes.
when he bounced
Yeah.
off the fucking
The tires.
the
Like
fucking
the top of the tires.
No, the
Oh, no, the
fence.
gravel.
the actual
gravel.
the gravel flipped him,
Yeah.
and then he bounced off the fucking crowd fence, and then he got
Then
wedged in
landed-
between the two
yeah.
of them. So if it would have caught fire there,
He's
that
fucked.
whole fucking stand would have been on
He
fire,
dead.
and he would have been
Yep.
dead
He would have died.
differently. So he's very, very lucky. I don't think people understand how lucky he is.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if by
Honestly.
some miraculous chance that the Halo wasn't there and he survived being dragged at, 200 miles an hour across a gravel floor,
Nah, his neck would have snapped.
Mhm.
if he would have
Probably.
the impact of him being wedged in between the two fences would have offed him. Or if it caught on fire, of course, he would have been
Because he was going like,
Mhm.
what, 120 at that turn?
easily. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Like-
easily.
Even if that halo wasn't there, his head isn't enough to stop that momentum. That shit was still happening. So just be
Oh.
thankful that they didn't listen to the campaigns against it and said, "Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
This is for your safety, whether you
Yeah,
want to
but
believe it or not."
Mm.
So
Yeah, you got to think of it like as well, like it's mental to think in theory that you witnessed a car in the one position that you should never witness it, and he's still alive, he's still fine.
no, yeah,
Especially with an open top car, like realistically, besides the helmet and the halo, there's nothing protecting your head.
Yeah.
But a
now
car to be upside down and traveling at 120 miles an hour, that's something which is not good.
no, exactly. Now the NHL did something similar. Now it's clearly not to the same extent, obviously, but a few years ago, I'm gonna say maybe a decade ago or so, they implemented if you are under a certain age. I mean, yeah, under a certain age, you have to wear a visor, like a protective visor, and there was so much campaigning against it. Meanwhile, you're just like, yo, this is saving you, man. Like this is saving you from getting a puck to the eye, shattering your orbital bone, potentially losing an eyeball. Like think about this a little more logically. You know what I mean? Like, these things are being put into place to keep you guys protected. Maybe consider your safety first, other than the it's gonna obscure my view. Oh, it's gonna fog the lens is gonna fog. Like, shut up. This is for your fucking safety.
That's the thing with the Halo and F1 was that it would add a lot of weight to the car. Obviously, you want the F1 car to be as weightless as possible, so it can go as quick as possible. But that was one of the main things. Like, it would just add too much weight to the car. The seat belt's fine already. Is it though? You know, because in the event of if the car is upside down, you could have
Sometimes
fucking
the seatbelt is fucking you.
12 seat belts on and you're dead.
Yeah.
And it's not even a case of like with a crash where you don't flip. If you crash into a barrier and that barrier happens to be metal, which 95% of them are on a Formula 1 track, especially on the high speed corners, you've got to think the F1 cars are low to the ground, so the first thing you're going to see is metal. And if that's like here, your head's going to go through the metal. It's just fucking crazy. It's mental. And it's also a good safety feature, as in if you are crashed and there's damage to the chassis around you, so it collapses in on your legs, you use it to pull yourself out, like Roman Grosjean did. If the Halo wasn't there, he would have been burnt. He would have been burnt to death because he used the Halo to pull himself out. But yeah, dude, it's crazy that they're so obsessed with thinking like, yeah, you know, gonna add too much weight to the car, but it's gonna fucking save your life. And the first crash that happened where it saved someone's life, there was like, yeah, it's we can find ways to reduce weight on the car elsewhere, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they realised
backtracking.
it just takes that one person to be
100%.
put in a near-death experience. Then you realise that maybe it's there for a good thing and not just for. I must admit, though, I will stop waffling soon, I promise. I must admit, it must be really fucking hard for the drivers to see with the fucking literal line in front of you, like dead in front of you. But like on a case of where it's like high speed corners, I don't really think it obstructs it that much. But
no, because you're moving, because it's high speed corner, so you're all kind of like that.
The first group of drivers that drove with it, I imagine, was like, this is the most annoying thing in the fucking world.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of getting used to it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
like the drivers
Put
that have
into
been
practice, and you'll fucking be fine with it after like a few weeks.
like the drivers that had like been in the sport now, that's all they know anyway. It's mandatory on all of the Formula cars now. It's Formula 3, Formula 2 and Formula 1. Mandatory on all of them. Although it varies from like speed and power engines from like the different ones. So Formula 1 is the most high power engine you'd get in the Formula series. Formula 3 is the most weakest one that you'd get. Formula 2, obviously, you can see it from.
It's in between.
So it doesn't really matter about the speed. It's just, yeah, it's fucked, man. But yeah,
You guys want to call it?
it's up to yourself if you've got nothing else to
People
talk
How
about.
long have we been going?
I just opened up Facebook and people are trying to reinstate Boris Johnson as PM.
I've seen that. I saw that
7 peop-
trending.
Like,
That's
people are
fucking
signing it.
scary.
and it's 200 away from the votes it needs.
At the end, dude, like.
But see, the thing with those websites is it doesn't
No,
do
it adds
anything.
more. It has a goal, and then the goal, when it reaches that goal, it goes up to another goal.
The thing is with that goal is if it hits that, it gets debated in Parliament.
No,
yeah,
no,
it says
no.
here
Because
at
it's on the
7
gov.uk website. So.
at 7,500 signatures, this petition is more likely to get reaction from the decision maker. Someone said it's been a witch hunt from the start, and he's the best PM we've had in years. Who else has the deal? With what he has? I don't know about that one, Chief.
Don't really think that's correct.
I mean, then again, who's been better?
I agree.
Theresa May?
I agree with the fact that he's got it.
David Cameron?
He's got it wrapped up about that no one would be able to do a better job than he did in COVID. The only reason that is because we haven't had anything like COVID ever in our lifetime.
Yeah.
So you can't really compare that to anything else. But no, he's horrible.
True,
My opinion,
but
he's the worst thing that's happened to this country. Because he's just sucking the life out of everything.
How long have we been going for?
An hour and 30 minutes.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Let's crank it a little more. I thought we were going over 2 hours at this point.
No, it's just an hour and 30 in. Good
Sure.
reminder. I know that YouTube itself has removed the dislike button, but fucking like it.
Yeah.
You
mate.
get add-ons to get it back though.
Throw a like on the video, mate. Why not? It was my birthday a couple of weeks ago, so that's your present to me.
It was
Throw a
your
fucking-
birthday last week,
It
wasn't it?
was, yeah.
6
cool.
days ago.
6 days ago.
Jax is coming up in 8.
Yeah, really. We're getting
Yeah.
old.
Happy
Yeah.
belated birthday.
We're getting old, man.
I know how to count. Look at that.
We're all getting old.
I know. Thank you, son.
That's a sad reality that we're all getting old and none of us are getting younger.
Yep.
Fuck it. One day closer to dying.
Sweet release.
Woo! Sweet
Well,
release of death.
Exactly. The endless slumber. The vast nothingness. It's gonna be great.
Does anyone have any phobias?
Yes, I do.
I'm
Ooh,
scared of bees and wasps.
That's warranted. Yeah, no bees and wasps.
Scared of
fuck me.
heights.
I'm terrified of the
Moths.
ocean.
I am too, but that's because I can't swim.
I just
Wow, fuck
don't
you.
know. The ocean freaks me out. Just
I
underwater
don't really have
in
any.
general, it just freaks me out.
It's moths for me. I
Yeah, I know that.
do not like moths at all.
See, like bees and wasps. Bees, no. Wasps.
Bees are
It's not
assholes.
really a. It's not really a phobia. They're just a fucking inconvenience.
They're just
to life.
assholes.
Yeah,
Bees
but
have
I'm
a
not. I'm
useful
not scared of
purpose.
them.
But they're still
Moths.
assholes.
Bees are only assholes when you piss them off.
This is true.
If you don't piss a bee off, they'll be fine. I had a bee land on my finger once and just chill there for about 2 minutes, and then he fucked off because I
Wasps,
didn't
though,
threaten him.
Oh
Wasps,
They
yeah,
just
they're
I know
fucking
just
it's
hate
cunt.
not.
everything. They just hate
Wasps are
everything.
just assholes. They wake
Yes.
up fucking on
Mate, they wake up on
cocaine
the
and
wrong side of
anger,
the bed.
bro.
Yeah,
Cocaine and anger. They're just like, I'm gonna fucking cause destruction.
yeah.
Yeah.
Heights. I'm not that fussed with heights.
So I don't know
They
if it's
used to
necessarily.
bother me, not as much now.
I don't know if it's necessarily a fear of heights or a fear of falling. I do roller coasters, but every time I do a roller coaster, I am petrified until it's like.
I don't-
Have you been on an airplane?
Yeah, many times. I love the airplanes. They don't bother me.
I think it's more to do with a fear of falling than
Yeah.
a fear of heights. Then, because if you go on a roller coaster and you're shit scared before you go on it, but not when you go on an airplane, it's more of a fear of you can come out of the roller coaster, so it'd be a fear of
Yeah.
falling
Yeah.
than a fear of height.
But well, you say that, but also when I'm standing on like yet again, this might be fear of falling. When I'm standing on a balcony and I look over the balcony, my feet get weak.
Yeah.
My
Fear of
legs
falling.
get weak.
Yes, but if plane flying doesn't affect you,
Not
not
at
fear of
all. I
heights.
look out the window the entire time.
it's not fear of heights. Then
Yeah,
it's
it's
fear
not
of
a fear
falling.
of heights, dude.
Like fear of heights, I don't really have. I've never been on a plane. I've been on a helicopter. Though.
That's cool.
Helicopters are sketchy as fuck, by the way.
I
They
wouldn't
are.
do a helicopter because I've only heard sketchy things about
Bro,
helicopters.
most helicopters, unless it's like a army helicopter or a EMS, so emergency service helicopter, most other helicopters don't have anything to hold on to in the back. They don't have like handrails or anything in the back. So you're literally in a tin can
Ha.
in the
That's
sky.
fun. I
Yeah,
wouldn't do
literally.
that.
Bad idea. It was fun, but
I
Yeah.
would consider skydiving as ass backwards.
oh,
is
bro, I
better.
want to
Yeah.
go skydiving.
Yeah, I've thought about it.
I'm too
I
fat
had,
though, so
I have an uncle who's like not the fondest of heights, but he went skydiving and he'd do it again in a heartbeat. He loved it.
yeah.
See, but that's the thing is I am a bit of a thrill seeker, right? Like I like to drive really fast. I like doing roller coasters as much as it petrifies me.
Roller
Um,
coasters are fun.
See, I
Like-
don't have any interest.
Pardon?
I don't have any interest in roller coasters.
I
Fair
love them.
enough.
They're awesome.
Going fast is something that I'm fascinated with, and that's why I
Fast
like
fuck.
roller coasters. Right?
fuck,
That's why I
boy.
think yeah, exactly. Fast as fuck, boy. Call me David Star. But no, fucking I think that's why I think skydiving would be so dope.
Mhm.
Same
I
with
wanna go
wingsuiting, bro. I'd love.
Oh,
to
I don't
do
know about
wingsuiting.
wingsuiting. I don't know about wingsuiting.
I would love it.
If you fuck up like once though,
You're
That's
dead.
fine.
like yeah,
I
that
want to
can
get a
end up bad.
motorcycle, dude. It's the same difference.
Is it?
It is
Motorcycle,
definitely.
you have a pretty reasonable chance to live occasionally.
Yeah.
Wingsuit,
Wingsuiting.
Wingsuit, dude. I've seen
You
so
hit a
many
rock,
accidents where the
you are
guy
no
still
more.
lived. Bullshit.
It
you have
depends
to
how
be
fast
really
you're
fucking
going.
lucky then.
I've seen a guy who did these like stunt wingsuits on YouTube, right? And
In a Red Bull
he-
wingsuit.
no. What he was doing is he was clipping balloons and popping them in his wingsuit, and they're like feet just like a foot or two off of
Yeah.
the ground, clipping them. And then there's a little bit bigger of a rock than he anticipated, and clipped both of his feet, fell like 75 feet off of the cliff. The only thing that happened to him is he broke both of his legs from clipping the rock and fucked up his back a little bit. He's still alive, and he went back to wingsuiting afterwards.
I still don't want to do that.
Yeah. I'd rather not
Oh.
break both my legs. I'm
Yeah, no,
alright.
I'm
No, I
happy
mean-
with not having that happen.
Yeah, but if you're on a motorcycle, you're gonna become a meat crayon.
Same with
Depends.
wingsuits if you're going
Yeah.
fucking fast enough. And you
If the
hit a rock
accident's
and
not
you
too
hit
bad
a
in a
rock
motorcycle,
dead on.
you can still
The
break both your legs, but
majority-
yeah, they can still be
The
really bad.
majority of phobias can be avoided, though.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I'm with Chance a little bit with the ocean.
I just hate
the only
it.
thing that scares me about the ocean is to put it into theory is that we
Is
know
when you
more
look
about
down and you
no.
can't see anything.
It just
No.
keeps
The thing-
going.
Dark.
The thing that scares me is that we know more about space than we do about the ocean.
Yeah, there's so much about the ocean we just don't know.
I
There's
think
definitely
I think we've discovered like
3% of the ocean.
5% of the ocean now. I
3.
think.
I was looking it up recently.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was
pretty sure.
5.
I think with the ocean, there's definitely something we could use in our daily lives in the ocean, but
Okay, what? No, more than
We've not been
80%
down
of the
further.
ocean has never been mapped.
Oh yeah, I can
Luckily-
believe it.
And I
Explored or
care.
even
I
seen
don't
by
care
human.
what you say. The megalodon shark is out there.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah, there you go. Only 5% of the ocean has been explored and charted by humans.
5. Okay, my apologies. I
Yeah,
feel
no,
like-
100%. You could say the megalodon is still out there.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
just so much we don't know, and with how old like crocodiles, alligators, all them are, it's
Tortoises.
definitely possible.
I reckon the megalodon's still kicking.
Lobsters, dude.
Then again,
Lobsters
is he
basically
though?
live forever.
Yeah,
I feel like if megalodons were knocking about, we would have seen
Nuh-uh.
one recently.
Not
No,
if we're in
because
the
what if
depends,
it
though.
lived in
Don't
like the
even-
Marianas Trench?
yeah.
What
have
if
you
it
guys seen a
goes-
recent image?
what if it can only survive in the pressure that the Marianas Trench provides, and if it were to surpass a certain depth, it would die because there was not enough pressure?
I don't think it's
Yeah,
about
but we've
pressure.
sent things down to the Marianas.
No,
Think
we've
of
never
how-
explored all the
We
way
never
to the bottom
explored
of
the
it.
whole thing.
Not humans, but we've sent things down there
Yeah,
Oh,
to
but
map it
that
out.
that only does so much.
We
Yes,
need
but you'd
to-
think we'd see more. I don't know.
With
You'd
that same
I
logic,
think we'd
then you'd
see
think we'd
more
see
stuff.
aliens.
With them doing that, the
No,
only
because
major
they-
thing
no,
would be the
that's
giant
crazy.
Why
squid
not?
that I could
We
think of
have
that they found.
constant satellite. No, hold on. With the alien thing, it's the same thing as the Marianas Trench. We send like a few things down to check it out, and you think we're gonna spot something. Same reasoning. We haven't seen aliens. Yeah, we have a bunch of shit looking out there, but maybe we're not looking in the right spots at the right
Uh,
time.
I'm
Same
essentially
thing with
looking at the ratio.
those things, right?
Have a look at that. That
Yes
was
and
a
no.
sighting from a satellite. And look at it next to a school bus in America.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I doubt that's a megalodon.
No, but that shark is up to like 70 foot long.
Think though, with the megalodon, with how fucking big it is, how much does it need to eat?
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it's scary.
With so much, like, just so far down that we have undiscovered, who knows what the megalodon even eats?
I feel like we need to develop. We
Who
need
knows
to
if
stop
there's-
focusing.
Who knows if there's a
space.
big enough food source for it to eat
Yeah,
Exactly.
this is true.
to survive?
Well,
Because
to be fair,
from what we
if there's a big
know,
enough food source for like the blue whale, there might be a big enough food source.
well,
for-
not down there. No,
You don't know that.
not
I
no,
feel
not
like-
in the Mariana Trench. Because blue whales don't even dive that deep.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. Hey, we don't know.
He's,
what's
like, saying
really in the
hypothetically.
trench.
Yeah, but like, say the megalodons are are at the very bottom of the Mariana Trench. From what we know so far, all we know is that there's I can't remember what it's called now. Fucking hell, it's gone out of my head.
John
The
Squid.
thing is as well that
No.
scares me as well.
I don't
about
even
the
think they're
ocean,
done.
That scares me about the ocean as well is the fact that the Bermuda Triangle is a thing, and that is
Yep.
a large
Yeah.
body of ocean. So
Well, shit just
And-
disappears.
And we don't know what's in there.
I've seen Mr. Beast survive in the Mariana Trench. Be good.
What I feel like we should do is stop, like, as humans, we should stop
hate you.
focusing on space as much and actually, like, focus on developing stuff that goes in the ocean.
Us exploring
Mm.
space is going to happen.
I feel like
I don't-
space is.
I don't
be-
think that
space. Go on then, sorry.
if we don't spend time researching development stuff that can go underwater, we'll never explore it. I feel like space exploration, space colonization will happen. Not in my lifetime, not in my kids' lifetime. We're not even in theirs, probably.
Yeah.
But I do think that will happen.
Realistically, yeah, I could see that.
But
Yeah,
if we don't put effort into looking at the ocean, I mean, realistically,
we know?
we've been
Well,
closer to
see-
the ocean than we ever have been to space throughout
But
history.
that's
Yeah.
the issue. But that's the issue, right? So the reason we want to do space exploration is to get away from our problems here.
Because
We
we
don't-
fucked up our planet too much.
Yeah, we did
Exactly.
fuck up pretty bad here.
Exploring the ocean doesn't grant us any benefit as
But we
much
don't
as
do that.
finding a way to colonize another planet is what I'm getting.
Yeah,
at.
but if we can't explore the ocean and actually get all that information, how the hell are we going to colonize a planet?
Like, there could be
Yes,
something in the
science,
ocean
bruh.
that can help us on Earth to, like, help us.
Not to help us fucking recover what we've fucking
Realistically,
done to the planet.
dude, no.
He's onto something because
He's
there
onto
are-
something,
there
but
are-
there won't be anything.
corals- There are corals and shit that breathe and suck out hazardous toxins that are thrown into the ocean. Who's to say that there's not one deep down enough that can, I don't know, suck pollution?
Fair enough.
Yes, but the chances of
It's
that
very little, yeah. I
one
know.
being a
Yeah, I
thing,
know.
one finding it
But it's,
and bringing it up to the surface, and still being
surviving.
able to lie, being able to survive outside of the pressure down there.
I mean,
There
if
is
we
more
were
chance of
able-
us colonizing
Okay, put in
another
the pressure
planet.
cooker.
If we were able to
Dickhead.
get actually down there, though, and find that specific
That's the other
thing,
thing.
and we have that technology at that time to do that, then we might have the technology to also bring it up and do that stuff with it as well.
it is quite
Yes,
interesting,
but
I don't know.
I mean, one thing is that we have to find a way to get down there first,
True.
because the pressure change is way
Yeah.
too much on the human
What
body
was it?
alone.
I watched a little thing about a guy who was down.
Yeah.
It wasn't like super crazy. 20.
It was about 6.
Hold on.
No, I can't remember what it was now. It was
But he
like
was down-
26,000 feet or something,
I don't remember off the top of my head, but they were
and the
down
window
there.
cracked, right?
No,
Oh.
this is a different one. They weren't down like I don't think like crazy deep. I think it was only like 20,000 something. They're literally just down there for a week doing a little studies and that kind of thing before they could come back up. They basically have to go in a room, and I don't remember what they had to do specifically, but it was something to get something out of their blood so they could actually go up. Because if they did it right away, they would just die.
They'd have too many white blood cells.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's there's too many variables into finding something in our ocean that could fix our fuck up of the planet.
That is true.
Close to recolonizing another planet.
Then we have more chance of recolonizing another planet than finding something in our ocean to fix our planet.
Here we go. Perfect topic. Would you guys go to another planet
Yes.
to help recolonize?
Depends
Knowing
on the
that
circumstances.
you would never be able to come back.
Fuck no.
Still depends on other circumstances.
Is there internet?
I have
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
I have a very interesting theory on the whole fact that I don't think that we will ever truly be in a position where we need
Recolonize?
to go to another planet, and if we ever are, it's already too late. We're more than likely
Yeah.
going to be dead anyway.
Yeah.
Because I don't think any of you actually realise, I don't want to get all fucking peace, love and positivity and, don't have diesel engines and don't smoke on any of yous, the fact that the damage that we've done to the planet, you need to realise that there's going to be no warning that the planet's going to blow up.
Mhm.
It'll just
Oh, yeah.
happen. And I think if we are to the point where, I don't know, it's starting to happen in a specific part of the world and it's been notified, and we are in a position where we do need to move, I think we're already fucked anyway.
Yeah.
I think
I think
had
that's
a-
why we're trying. That's why we're
I
doing.
think right now
space shit
we're
now.
already fucked anyway.
Yeah,
And the
that's
thing is,
why they're trying to get
even
off.
if we do get the colonization started, we're
Who
just
knows, we
gonna
won't
do
do
the
the
same
same thing.
fucking thing all over again.
Yeah,
We're
I
humans.
think
That's
it
just
is,
how it is.
it
yeah,
is
we don't learn
only-
from our mistake.
It is only a matter of time. I think that before the Earth
Just says fuck you.
says fuck you and goes, but
Mhm.
then again, if that ever does happen, I don't think we should worry about it as people, because I'm
It's
confident
inevitable.
in the fact that it won't happen in my lifetime. I'm confident in
Yeah.
the fact that it won't happen in my grandchildren's grandchildren's lifetime. By that point, I'm fucking dancing with the worms. You know what I mean? I'm gone. Why should it matter? He's very selfish, of course, but
Oh
But
yeah.
it's completely accurate.
like, if
But
we
now
are,
the thing is it's to save humanity as a whole, not necessarily just to save.
I think the only
us.
thing that will kill humanity is humanity itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I do agree with
100%.
that. I think humanity will kill itself way before the planet decides to say
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah.
That's just how we
Because-
are as humans.
As
I had a conversation.
go on, Carl, sorry, mate.
I had a conversation with my friend earlier with like actual like intelligent life, like intelligent life in space, and we basically said like, what happens as like with us as humans, our lifespan is either too early or too late to reach that intelligent life.
Exactly.
The thing too, if there is intelligent life out there that could get in contact with us, why the hell would they?
Yeah,
Exactly.
With all the shit that we've done and how much we fucked the planet.
But we don't know what
Why
that
would
happens
they?
right.
The thing for
right?
me-
Is like
The thing that I truly believe in, if there ever was a point where I right now don't think that world peace is achievable at all.
no,
No.
I think if there ever was a point in our history where it was achievable,
It's
was
gone.
probably after the First World War,
Yeah.
where because the Second World War was the worst war that's ever happened in our history, right?
Yeah.
We should have spent all resources on helping people instead of fighting people. The only people that will destroy humanity is humanity itself, whether it's through conflict or our own brains, because somewhere along the line in our history, not our history as in ours personally, but humanity's, someone's going to create something that is going to go fucking terribly wrong. Chernobyl is probably the most recent example that we have.
Yeah.
And it will wipe out a decent majority of our population.
Because the
There's
thing
the
is,
whole-
we're fucking with a lot of shit that we shouldn't be fucking with,
There's-
and we're humans, so we're inevitably going to
Yeah.
fuck up.
There's the whole debate about whether, if I don't want to get into it, 'cause I personally myself don't think it's real, but there's the whole debate of how, like, if COVID was made in a lab, just entertain that thought for a second, right? If someone was to make that in a lab, look at the amount of deaths it's
yeah.
caused globally, and
Mhm.
you're telling me that somewhere, someone along the line in our history, as humanity, is going to go, for example, let's just see if we can fuck around and make a cure for blindness. Take this pill. Dead. I think it's going to be our own brains that will end us, or conflict.
Oh, definitely.
It won't be anything
Like-
going wrong that we can't control that will end us. It's going to be something going wrong that we can control and should have stopped that will eventually wipe out humanity as a whole.
Can
If
I
we're
go back
talking-
to the alien topic for a quick
Yeah.
second? So I think everybody, this is a big misconception. I think with the alien things, everybody's like, well, why haven't they came to see us and all that shit? But that's us thinking about this like humans. Humans are conquerors. That's what we do. We go and expand and conquer things. Maybe these guys don't necessarily do those kinds of things. Maybe they're just about technological advancements and doing their own thing, not necessarily conquering galaxies, expanding to other planets and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like we always think about it as on such a human level.
That's
of,
because
like,
we have to, because of what our brain's capable
It's
of.
the
Well-
only thing that we're capable of
Yeah.
understanding. Otherwise, we would go completely insane.
There's 100% if there is intelligence life, and they could get here theoretically.
It's gonna be
They're
shut down.
already intelligence-wise way beyond us.
But
So
we'll just
their
get shut
train
down.
of thought is just going to be completely different. Sorry, Carl,
If they
continue.
are able to come to us and we can't go to them, the intelligence gap is going to be
Very big.
They would the first extraterrestrial that you will meet, the first extraterrestrial that humans will meet.
We will try and fuck.
No human would be alive to tell the tale, because they would go insane purely off meeting someone which is so different to their self.
Yeah.
And so, mentally on a different level that they will be struggling to comprehend. Or, as Jack said, taking a book out the caveman,
What did I say?
we will probably want to procreate with it.
Oh yeah.
Or kill it.
Or kill it, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd fuck
do
an
the whole
alien.
human thing and try to conquer.
It's just the way
I'd fuck an alien.
just the way the world is. Like,
Hey, fuck it. First one to fuck an alien.
There's so
World
many,
record. Let's
there's
go.
So many things. There's so many things that like we've planned out as humans, part of humanity. But there is so much that we are painfully aware that will happen, but we just don't have a plan for.
Yep.
Like for if Chernobyl was to happen again, a Chernobyl-esque size natural disaster, we wouldn't survive it because of how fucking terrible that we've done. There's talks about the fucking Chernobyl exclusion zone is getting fucking bigger. It's like a pressure cooker. It's gonna go any minute. It's just gonna spore out any minute. If another thing like that happens, I think not even as a country, as a world, would probably fuck.
As a civilization.
The only thing right now that can actually save us is in my opinion, is as us as humans actually lost our humanity.
Yeah.
Humans, if you believe on the whole spiritual side of things, humans are also fucking with that more. So if there's a possibility of that being real, some shit's gonna get released eventually.
I do like to think, like, on a spiritual level, that there is something that connects humans as part of humanity, because there has to be. Realistically, if you cut us open, we have the same colour blood. We all have a heart. We all have a lung, whether it's 2 or 1. We all have a brain.
If not, I feel like we would have killed each other off a long time ago.
The only thing which is realistically keeping humanity alive at the moment is similarity. And even that's vastly going, because
if we look back
the war,
like the old days,
the wars that's happening in Ukraine and Russia, the people, in my opinion, the people who are fighting for, more specifically Russia, have been completely dehumanized of who they are, and they've dehumanized the Ukrainian people so far as to say that they are completely different, when they're not. If you were to walk up to someone and shoot them in the head, the first thing that explodes is the brain, same as yours. It's a living fact. We can't live without a brain. Everyone is born with a brain. People are born without arms, legs.
People are born with extra chromosomes.
Some people that we know that were born without brains.
No, but people we know are born without brains that never been taught how to use it, but they have one.
I suppose that might be true.
We're all the same. That's why, like, I feel like if there was ever an opportunity to save humanity, it was years ago.
I mean, look at like the good old days of like. This is gonna sound really controversial, but like, slavery. That was because they were just because. Well, you get
the good old days, but the good old days, Carl. Yeah.
Okay, girl.
I just mean like the old days. Like, I don't mean the good days. That's not what I mean. I swear to God.
I continue.
Oh no.
But you know what I mean, right?
Oh no. The good old days. Slavery.
I know slavery was bad.
You really should have changed your wording there.
I didn't even realize good old days just came out. That wasn't even what I was meant to say.
Oh no!
That's fine. Let's just
God.
keep it moving. On that note,
But yeah, so like,
Wild
it's
card.
just
Wait a minute, right, wait. I want to quickly touch back on something. On Carl said
Okay,
about
okay.
the spiritual thing.
yeah, like demons and shit.
Yes. Did anyone see, this was a while ago, that rock in Japan that split open?
Yeah, yeah, they
The
opened that.
nine,
That's
the
bad.
nine. No one opened it. It opened on its own.
Oh shit.
It split in half in its own. Basically, in like Japan, or not Japan, in Japanese
Culture.
culture,
Folklore?
folklore. This rock held a demon nine-tailed fox.
Sorry.
No. It held a demon nine-tailed fox, which, like back in like the folklore and shit, it basically ravaged through Japan, and someone trapped it in this rock, and it magically
dude,
split open a
just
few years
use
ago.
the
It was a
stone ball.
2,000-year-old rock as well, by the way.
Dude, you just need to go get a master ball, catch it, you're good.
Dickhead.
fucking
Oh my fucking
Christ.
god.
And also
It's
touching
okay.
back onto the space thing, I have a very good video if anyone wants to watch it about like different types of civilization.
I wouldn't mind that. You can DM me that.
Yes, it's actually a phenomenal video.
But yeah, we're damn near close to 2 hours. I think now's a perfect time to
Call it.
Sounds
to
good.
wrap up, say our goodbyes. Obviously,
I'll post it in ratio.
we'll
Yeah.
be making another episode of the podcast fairly shortly. The typical YouTube shit. If
Hit it.
you're not subscribed to the channel,
No.
do it or don't. I don't care.
All up to you.
Camera turn off.
The like
If you don't
button,
subscribe, you're a giant L.
the like button's a thing. If you want to hit it, hit it. If you don't like the video because YouTube's removed the dislike function, what you can do is actually go to my Twitter account and just send me death threats.
I do it
Yeah,
literally
she's gonna
every
read death
day.
threats, bro.
and just
I send Benny
yeah.
death threats literally
but just
4 times a day.
just preface at what timestamp in the video
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
you sent that you thought of sending me the death. Do what the
Yeah.
fuck
The
you
good
want.
old
It's a
days.
free country.
If you want to send me death threats, do it for Venny.
End of
Yeah,
discussion.
me too.
So just like
Every
the,
timestamp's gonna be good old days.
like the video if you like it. If you didn't like it,
I can't believe you said that.
I don't care.
Why did it need to come out like that?
So we'll see you later.
Deuces.
Bye.